者になった診察券を持って簡単な想像に日々を使っている単調な風景にふと眠くなって回送列車に揺られ動いている看板の照明が後ろめたくなって目を落とした先で笑っていた通りを抜けて路地裏の方でくたくもなく笑っていた映画の上映はとうに終わって叱責の記憶がやけに響くから
Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Hopefully better than me. I am not in a great condition, but I'm here. Hi Max, hi Emily, hi Thunder, hi Henry, hi Clover, how y'all doing? Okay, let's see. Nope. Oh, you're better. I'm getting better.
Hey Meta, this woman wants to know the truth about...
Sorry, I'm looking at my TikTok real quick.
her internet boyfriend.
Okay. You're not getting dragged to Limbo's company? I haven't played that game in such a long time. For people that don't know, so... Well, I said last stream... I think I said last stream, I was pretty sick last week. Well, no, I was sick after stream, I think it was. I got sick for a bit, and I got better. But after I got better... We're turning the music down. I twisted my ankle when I went hiking with a friend. So now I am partially disabled. For now. It like... It... Sorry. Yeah, FS Fukuoka got all copies of Mika. Nice. So I twisted my ankle. Here, I'll just do this. Sorry if I look a little off. So I twisted my ankle, and pretty much I have to like. It takes me a long time to get anywhere in my house now, which is why I started stream a little late because I was just getting ready, and it took a while. Sorry, and right after I got sick, I was like, I feel a lot better, and then nope, I had to go and twist my ankle, or roll my ankle, whatever you call it. And then I don't know if I consider this funny, but when I was hiking, since I rolled my ankle, we were up like a mountain area. Not really a mountain, but like I would say a mountain, yeah. But thankfully I rolled it towards the end of the hike. But it still took me a few hours to get out of the hike. Cause clearly my ankle was twisted. So I had to like hop and like just try to get down by myself. My friend helped me as much as he could. And after that, I just twisted my ankle. Like, if you haven't ever rolled your ankle, like you can roll your ankle. It doesn't. Sometimes it's not gonna be that bad. I don't know why this music just stopped. Okay. But I twisted pretty bad, or rolled it really bad. I still have like I wouldn't say a cast, but I have like a boot on it. But it's a lot better now. It doesn't hurt as much, and I can actually put my foot on the floor now without like feeling a little awkward, because it feels a little uncomfortable sometimes. Well, before, but now it's a lot better. So. Just life lesson, don't go hiking, you're gonna hurt yourself. Try to get the movie on Smoogie 3-star but somehow aligned. I got FS Tutori. Okay, let me put the game on. So that was my last few days, that was fun. Oh yeah, Max, thanks for being a member, I really appreciate it. There. Sorry, I don't know if my... Oh, I need to put this down a bit. There you go. Excuse me. Well, let's put this out just in case. But yeah, that was a fun last few days I've had. Hopefully my ankle gets better. I think it will. In like probably a week or so. Hey Ola, how you doing? Went to and got Cruel and went to 100 pulls and got Sedlak and Melius. I need to get my straw out real quick. The worst pain you can have, having a rolled ankle, is using the restroom. Taking a shower, just basic stuff, especially going down and upstairs. Well, sleep. I should have gotten something purpose of sugar. Wait, so is all of the story out, or is it just a part of it? I think it's all of it. Oh yeah. Now that I got maxed out June, my strongest song is Summit Smile, because I have maxed out FS COD, and I have maxed out June. I think it's stronger than No Name, because I think I have a stronger yellow team in general, but probably not by that much. Yeah, it's like 10,000 stronger. Actually, I think if I change out Ray, it might be stronger. Actually, maybe not. No. Okay, maybe no. 髪で覚めた適応な方に抱きしめなしの上といたずらについてくスラムの中で I need to see what islands I need to farm. Oh, I need to farm green? Okay. Oh, we actually did all of them? I'm shocked by that. Where's our diamonds? Yeah, we barely reached the SSS. That's hard though. Idols, units idols by farm Nikki. Nice. Okay, let's play the new song first. The Rinne that was from the Christmas event, he's Red Dance, right? No, Red Dance is FS, so he's Red Vocal. No? Oh wait, no, he's yellow. Duh, never mind. Do I have anyone? I have Nikki. Actually, yeah, I have Nikki. Nikki's the only one that's like. Oh, I forgot I don't have any bonus. Where's Koga? Man, this team is still stronger? My performance ain't that bad. Like, how's that going? I just started, so. Hi, Kia. How you doing? 打ち上げて I guess my performance, red team is just that bad. It must be because I just got Chiaki. He's pretty strong. Actually, he's really strong. I think, yeah, this Tetora is still stronger. Let's do this team. Doesn't really matter. Gambasio. Hey, 打ち上げて Oh yeah, I swear. Trickstar Ps are having such a hard time right now. Everywhere, it's just like last year. Trickstar is just for some reason getting so many cards like back to back to back to back. Oh wait, no, that was 2 years ago. But still, because Hokuto's getting limited in the other servers and going to be in our server probably next month or July. Then we just had Subaru have a tour, and then Hokuto just had his event, and then I think Mao Makoto had some cards in between somewhere there. Oh, I should have done a Starry Life version of this. Dang it. Crazy Anthem. I know, currently say Pacific FS2. Oh, that's pretty soon, isn't it? Oh, you know what's coming up? Anniversary. It's coming up in like a few weeks. I keep forgetting. The Water Cross Scout? Yeah, I saw that. I need to try and re-log into Twitter. Oh, Pruiser. What are you doing here? Well, oh, I want to read that. You must be tired from working to the bone. Want me to give you a sword massage? Oh gosh, some cash, of course. Let me do it for you. Give me a sword massage instead, Pruiser? That's great. Wait, it's not for free? I mean, I did say it first, but I didn't expect you to be this cunning, Pruiser. Take his money. Ugh. Okay. Oh. Fine, whatever. Oh, it's probably okay. Never mind. That's probably why. Okay, let me do the Starlight version, because I need to do that anyways. The Ibuki spout yet? I think they're just trying to wait until later. Just like how it's not like how everyone, like every company does. If there's some kind of scandal or whatever, just lay low for a bit, and then they'll just appear out of nowhere. Now playing crazy anthem. Now playing crazy anthem. Oh, driving. Kakaka. Boom, 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 boom. Junsei saruda Odo no menu fuchiagete Kanoshite ito ze Ichi sae Oh my god, I don't know why I almost missed that. Junsei sanが求める打ち上げてできるさえなななななななななななI don't want my left. My nose is still running right now. Kato's character has completely changed the new main story in JP. I think ever since the last event, his attitude, or I guess not his attitude, he has changed a bit. So, what are you working on? You look super serious. It must be tough, huh? Oh, helping an acquaintance come up with ideas for a TV show? You're way too kind, Pruiser. It makes me want to cry. If that's the case, why not just make it super flashy? Like shooting a bot or something. Go big or go home, right? Maybe have a fancy lineup of guests. Maybe some prize money. Maybe a luxurious set. Maybe have some prize money. Ooh, that idea sounds great. Go with that. No matter how great it sounds, something's more important than money. Of course, the appearance fee is separate from the prize money. Well, I guess this is my reason to do this song. Uh-oh. Do we want to make everyone fight? Is everyone's fan count max yet, or none of them? No, Tetor's almost done. No, okay. Oh, I should have. Whatever. Okay, I just need to pay attention. Okay, I already messed it up. I was not paying attention. Literally when I said I need to pay attention. I don't have to. What is this team? I already have the support set up. Yeah. Sorry. Yahoo! Safe. Bye bye. I can't take player shoes seriously. That's why I put him there. Oof, if I didn't have the perfect combo there, I would have messed up. Try to put Koga here. Kakaka! Okay, I already did all that. Got these two. What is red? was weird. Oh, sorry, just stuck in my eye. Wait, they did announce the next event for JP, right? I think there's a live stream happening on the 28th, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna put this on auto for a bit. 来しまってするのさでのすだけじゃないかの抱きしめてる地獄 Oh yeah, there's the bunny thing happening for the next event, right? It was like turn everyone to bunnies or something. My own light. I might have something right here. Oh my god, why don't I have any glass cleaner here? Whatever. I guess I'll just wear these for now. Do you say? Don't talk so much. すぐのさでのすだけじゃないかのそう無限と身のと抱きしめてる地獄 Rise of Jewish appreciation. That was weird because wasn't Shu was the one that had the bunny head thing. Yeah, Shu was wearing bunny ears. So I don't know if it's actually rabbits or if it's just like the theme is going to be rabbits. Because it honestly could be the next shuffle. Because when was the last time we had a shuffle event? Oh wait, we had like earlier this year? But I don't know if they're doing shuffle events right now actually. Because I don't know if they would do a shuffle event just for the Megasphere. Also, now that I think about it, I wonder if they're gonna put a pause on shuffle events, if they're gonna just do a lot of Megasphere stuff. Yeah, I think Shu Bunny Ears was for the next part of the main story, yeah. Okay, it's official. Shu joins rabbits. Valkyrie and rabbits combined together. Become the new half Valkyrie, half rabbits. Us? めき降るから会うたびに変わってく根がそらせない前が二人きり鮮やかな世界 X Valkyrie United ファインダーが見とる君リズムを抱きしめるようにいつめあって人一目したい夢はいいよねとびっくりなチャーに切がったスマイリーさなどなたと静かに口でとったすべてその唇にフォーカス君は家の言葉となちにびこびめき降るから会うたびに変わってく根がそらせない間が二人きり鮮やかな世界飛び越えて Find the girl Flutter needs me Endless summer they do have a shuffle soon as Ibuki gets future scale. That makes sense. Dude, Ibuki needs to get something. I don't like, not a 4-star or a 3-star. He needs a 5-star. That poor boy. He even get a 5-star for like the event where he was literally the main focus. Like, if you're gonna make him the focus or a big part of the story, just make him the 5-star. First try FC, crazy Anthem expert. Nice, good job, Clover. My sweetheart. Smoogie hair, now Shu joins the rabbits. Nika joins Fine. You know what's gonna happen next? Izumi and Makoto are gonna be in a group together. Again. They're just gonna do a duo together. Mika and Fide. You'll quit. Actually, no. For some ever reason, they were just like, for some reason wants to put Tetsuya Akatsuki, I would quit. Cause it just, to me, that screams, you're just gonna throw all of his character development away. I don't know why. No, it's just habit, because I keep thinking I have a bonus. 純正さんだとのどねる打ち上げて Please make that happen. Mitsu becomes leader of Undead. He's the main Trickstar? Oh god. Now playing crazy Anthem. Now driving crazy Anthem. I really like the Pride Mission outfits this series. They look really good. Won't Chiaga be leader of his own shuffle group? He was, pretty much. He was leader of A to Z with Kaudu. Crazy Anthem. Woo! Alright, Blend, how you doing? The Star Pro road trip. With the state story, then they should do a new game. Anthem as adults? I feel like people are already I don't know. Pruiser, how much longer do you need to work? Hey, relax. I'm not up to anything. I just thought we could hit up the pizza buffet nearby. I went there with everyone crazy before, and it was pretty good. How about you come with me this time? Can you eat that much? I wanna go. Alright then, let's call it a day. Of course, we're going now. Do as much as we can today. Junsei Zanda Uchiagete. Okay. Sorry, I thought I saw some Korean there for some reason. Let's now read the story. I'm gonna put the PC version on. Oh, dang it! That's the wrong one. Oh, today's Saturday, right? I was wondering why the music wasn't playing. Hello? There you go. Hey! Ensemble star 無限のあのせいで足みなすまたなしの青春のこと一人一人が輝ける場所見つけた見ろは only one. Okay. Oh, it's Biblian. Also, I need to read Kogo's FS2. Actually, let's read Kogo's FS2 first. Howling to the Shooting Star? Oh god. And then Mika and Yuzuru? Interesting. And Sumugi Iba Mitsu Midori? That's an interesting group of people. Read Samugi's first. Sorry. Aoba-senpai, what is that mask-looking keychain you got? This one? It's my lucky diamond for today. I was just to wear a black keychain and this was the best option I could find. I see. His face looks like it's melting. What's this character called? Well, I'm not sure. It was a gift, so I don't really know about it either. Wait a sec. Let me look it up. I can't believe there's a mascot I don't know about. Found it. Oh, sorry. It's this one. It's called, Secret Hot Pot Senpai. What? What is this? Secret Hot Pot Senpai? Such a straightforward name. I like it. Secret Hot Pot? Oh, how lively over here today. Sagusa, welcome back. You're back earlier than usual. I managed to wrap up a major project, and aren't you the same, Your Majesty? You also came back early. Yeah, my situation is about the same. More importantly, Sagusa, have you had dinner yet?
いいえ
Not yet.
それなら
Why don't the four of us have dinner together today? It's perfect timing.
うん
I don't mind. I'm not burdened with any urgent work right now, so how about I make something for you? Hey, it's me everyone. If we're making our dinner, then how about we have a secret hot pot?
天幕
Tenma? What on earth did you get the idea of such a terrifying dish? Hmm? Weren't we talking about it now yourself, Midori? You mean the secret hot pot senpai? Yeah, since you mentioned the name, Midori, it reminded me of something Amagi said a while ago. Oh no, wait, which Amagi? A secret hot pot is where everyone brings their favorite food to throw in the pot, right? It's bound to be yummy if it's everyone's favorite. No, that's exactly why there's a chance of creating something utterly disastrous.
まあ
Well, isn't that just fine? I doubt any of us would choose something crazy.
うん
I'm a bit surprised you're on board, Saragusa.
おやおや
I'm sad to hear that. I just thought since we're roommates, it's a good opportunity to get to know each other over a hot pot meal. Besides, everyone here belongs to a different agency. There's a chance to subtly gauge their future plans.
まあ
You're right. It's a rare opportunity for the four of us to share a hot pot. Let's give it a try. Why is it dark in here? Why are you turning the lights off? Oh? Oh! The hot pot is bubbling! Oh, Chan! Be careful not to touch the pot and burn yourself, Mitsu.
あの
Sorry to interrupt, but Alba-senpai, you're the one who put the ingredient we bought into the pot all together, right?
はい
Indeed. Normally the rules for a secret hot pot is that you don't know who brings what ingredient. But it's dangerous to put ingredients in a pot in the dark, so I took the liberty of handling it myself. Let's do it in a more casual way. As long as we eat the hot pot together in a dark room, it counts. That's totally fine. I mean, I just want to know if the ingredient looks appropriate to you, Alba-senpai. About that, it might have killed some of the fun you expect from a secret hot pot. Huh? Well, what does that mean? Well, that's something you'll understand once you finish eating it, Mr. Takamine. Now let's dig in.
そうだぜ
That's right, Midori. I'm really starving. It seems like no one wants to wait. Well, allow me to open the lid. What's this oddly unique smell? Is this soy milk?
いいえ
No, this scent is more like milk than soy milk. Guess you're not a fan of hot pots with milk-based broth. Did you bring the milk, Alba-senpai? I trust you to be the safest option. This is quite unexpected. However, instances like these are the true charm of a secret hot pot. Why do you look so appalled, Midori? The milk-based broth sounds really tasty.
よーし
If it's okay, I'll go ahead and grab a bite. I'm digging in. Hmm? Tenma, you don't have to force yourself. Spit it out if it tastes bad. This is so yummy! Really?
うん
Hmm. It's a bit milky, but with the right seasoning, it could become a very delicious hot pot. When did you start eating too, Saragusa-senpai? Wait, is it actually good? You're right, this is delicious. Never expected this combination to work.
いや
I kinda cheated a little, you see. Cheated? What do you mean?
え
To some extent, I predicted what kind of ingredients everyone might bring. For example, I knew you'd probably bring vegetables, Takemine. Since it's winter, it was most likely to be cabbage or Napa cabbage.
はい
Sagusa is a bit hard to pin down, but since he's been eating it as well, I figured he'd go for a safer bet like meat or fish. And for Mitsudu, he definitely brings his favorite food, bread.
そうさ
Bingo, Ao-chan!
なるほど
I see. That's why he decided on milk-based broth, so that would taste good even with bread mixed in. Brilliant, Your Majesty. Your creative ingenuity. Oh my god, sorry. Your creative ingenuity is crafting a delicious meal from a chaotic surprise hot pot. Makes you a wizard of the secret hot pot.
いやいや
It's not a big deal, Sagusa. I just wanted all to enjoy a good hot pot meal together.
でも
But milk soaked in bread doesn't look very appetizing.
あ
I thought about separating the bread at first, but that felt like cheating too.
あいや
I mean, if you're going to cheat, you might as well go all the way. I guess you're right. That's not the case at all. I think this milky bread tastes just as good. Although it's still better without the milk, it's still a discovery itself. As long as you're happy, Mitsudu, then I'll say it's a success. A chaotic secret hot pot will be fun, but sharing a delicious meal and growing closer to each other is even better. By the way, If you were truly to bring something you like, Awa-senpai, what would it be?
そうですね
Let's see. Probably cocoa or corn potage soup? Milk was the right call. Thank goodness. Huh? Oh yeah, I forgot there's missions. Wait, where are the missions? Clear
お腹が空かない程度に
clear 30 crazy felines? Oh my god. I mean, I guess you can just do that from the event, so that's fine. Not playing crazy anthem.
感激でござるよ今日もよろしくお願いするでござる
Wait, they're playing Heartbeat. We don't have a song on our server. 明日に行くな生ぬのやっぱりだけだってしまって I need to do some ensemble lives at some point. Oh wait, no, we're going back to the story. Mrs. Elizabeth so much. How many summons did I do on Cloakless Scout? 16, that's it? Oh. I remember I only did one temple and I've just been doing dailies. Yuzu and Mika? It's gonna be interesting. Me placed in front of the bulletin board, yeah? People who are supposed to join me for his on-campus cleaning job should be here.
影平様
Master Kagehira, could it be that you're here for the on-campus job? Yukun, Pruiser, are you two the ones who will be doing the on-campus job with me?
はい
Yes, I was talking about that with Pruiser a moment ago. That we had a feeling that the last person might be you, Master Kagehira. And bingo then, that's a bingo then. Both of you do these on-campus jobs pretty often, so I bet we'll finish the cleaning in no time. But aren't you both gonna graduate soon? I don't think you still take on campus jobs. I mean, it's weird for me to say that, but you don't really get much leave from these jobs. I'm not doing this for the money. I take on the campus jobs mostly as a hobby. Young Master has been focused on student council lately, so I find myself with a lot more free time. I figure I joined my hobby of cleaning to the fullest until graduation. Yeah, that sounds like you. You did say you like clean before. Did you read the Hyde story? Yeah, I read the Hyde story when it came out last year. Are you here for a similar reason, Pruiser? I don't think you could do too much free time. Wait, you could have too much free time. So you applied for a job because you want to show your gratitude to the school that you'll be graduating soon?
そっか
Aw, you're so kind, Pruiser. That's right. The school has done so much for us since we enrolled. Although both Pruiser and I transferred into the academy, it really feels like we've been here since day one. It proves that the days I spent in this academy have left a significant impact on my life.
おっぱ
Yeah, but soon, I'll have to say goodbye to the school too. Only thinking about it makes me feel kind of sad. What am I supposed to do? No more cleaning the school, no more dishwashing and such. What am I supposed to do all the time I used to spend on campus jobs? It's better to see you as having more time to pursue what you want to do, Master Kagehira. Wouldn't you be delighted that you can devote even more time to artistic work? I mean, yeah, but losing that part of my life still makes me feel sad. Maybe that's because the on-campus job has already become a part of your routine, Master Kagehira. Yeah, for me, these jobs are packed with so many memories of my time at the academy. I gotta be friends with Pruiser because we were washing dishes together for a job back then. And since I'm shy, it was also a way for me to connect with people from our units. In a way, during this time of day, I feel like I have a place I can call home in this academy. You understand me, Pruiser?
そうだね
Yeah, you've been good partners for a bunch of times doing on-campus jobs. If we don't start cleaning, could the part-time jobs never end?
いや
Master Kagehira, Pruiser, use a favor for such pointless fantasizing. Besides, you won't achieve your goal of showing appreciation to the school if you do that, right? You're right. Guess that plan is scrapped.
それよりも
More importantly, if we don't start soon, we'll get scolded. It's time to leave the melancholic feeling behind and get to work.
ごめんな
Sorry, Yukun. I know you've been wanting to get started cleaning.
いいよ
I know. Don't worry about it. Thankfully, I'm also a bit sad that we won't be able to do these on-campus jobs together once we graduate.
とはいえ
However, graduation isn't here yet. Just like Pruiser said, I want to cherish what time remains and keep doing on-campus jobs to express my gratitude until then. When we must part ways, it's best to do so without regret.
そうだね
A departing bird doesn't muddy his tracks, right? It's not like I can stay here for my whole life, so I have to brace myself too. Then, Yukun, Pruiser, let's do our best to do these on-campus jobs until we graduate. Oh. Oh god, I had to Koko's voice. Everyone got their drink? Alright. Alright then. Great work for last year. And here's to another great year. Great year ahead. Cheers! Cheers. Well, well, who would thought we could kick off the new year with you all on Undead? Thank you, Kadu, for organizing this gathering. Yes, without Hagase Senpai's invitation, we might not have had the chance to celebrate the new year together like this. Jeez, you're being way too dramatic, Adonis. We run to each other all the time since Sakon, so it ain't like we can't say Happy New Year to each other. You sure? We've been so busy in the past 3 days that we hardly see each other. Indeed. We are all rather free-spirited doing our own business, and if our schedules don't align, we might not be able to get together like this. Then, we do owe a lot to Hagase-senpai for making this happen. Come on, don't make such a big deal out of it. I just thought it'd be nice to have a celebration for everyone's hard work over the past year. Yeah, I understand. It's been such an intense year. It feels like we never get a moment of rest after ES establishment. Yeah, SS just wrapped up, and we were busy right until New Year's Eve. Not to mention the other jobs we got. It feels like we never stopped working all year. Which is why we should relax during the New Year's holiday. Huh? Not me though. I want the luxury of taking a break. Do you already have work lined up, Ogami? Yeah, actually, Pruiser talked to me about the future life before I came here. She's gonna take some canned photos of me from a pamphlet. Oh, that's nice. That means you get to have a photo shoot alone, Pruiser, right? Huh? Yeah, I think so. But is that all you care about? I mean, even if it's just two of us, a photo shoot, it's just a photo shoot. I don't care if someone else is there. If I have the time, maybe I'll tag on to watch. Seeing how Koga does photo shoots might give me some good ideas for when it's my turn. You got a busy start to the new year, Koga. Actually, I have work tomorrow too. Same here. While it's not technically a job, I have plans lined up starting tomorrow. Thankfully, our New Year's gathering is today. If it were any later, I might not be able to show up. I didn't expect you all to have your schedules packed already. Just the start of a new year. Huh? So you all busy too? I was actually thinking about asking you something. Let me know what it is. I can rearrange my plans if you need me. No, stick with your plans you made first. I just want to take some canned shots beforehand. Since I have no idea what those photos will look like, I thought it'd be good to have someone rehearse with me. I got my schedule. Well, I guess my schedule's open for that. Oh, you'll be my boy then, Hagase-senpai? You gotta take as many unbelievable cool photos of me as you want. Well, if it's a request from my cute junior, how can I say no? A photo photography rehearsal at the corner of the Sky Garden. How's that? Did you get some good photos this time? Look, Koga, do you really understand what a canned shot is? Huh? Well, aren't they just natural looking photos or something? That's correct. And now that take a look at these photos we've begun so far, like this one, what do you think? Oh, that's super rockin' one. I like it. But this won't work. Huh? What's not working with this photo? Come on, think back what you just said. Canned shots supposed to be natural? In other words, how'd you act in your daily life, Koga? You deliberately striking a pose at a camera which doesn't make any of these candid photos. Give me a break. You do the same if the camera's pointing at you, Hagase-senpai. You're not wrong, but you're overly conscious of the camera, Koga. You look at the camera and pose for each and every one of the photos. They can hardly be called canned shots, right? Stop saying complicated things, Hagase-senpai. Then I just don't want people to see me all dumb and defenseless. I mean, canned shots aren't always dumb, you know. I know. I simply react to camera when it's pointing at me. That's a great talent for an idol, though. This one turned out cute. Huh? Cute? Me? Yeah, look, you're sneezing in this photo. What? You're surprisingly adorable when you sneezing, Koga. The fans will love this puppy-like photo. You bastard. Dare you call me a dog. Delete that stupid photo right now. Alright. Here, deleted. Well, then let's keep taking hand shots. Otherwise, this whole session will end up being a complete waste of time. Fine, I'll be my coolest self ever. Don't miss a single frame, you hear me? Man, something tells me this might be a long battle. What do you think? Do you like any of these photos? How about this one? Doesn't it give out a glimpse of how rock and roll I am? A glimpse? It's practically screaming, I'm a rock star. What about this? Rather than a can shot, it's more like a moment of your cuteness, Koga. No way in hell. Cuteness will never be my thing. I see. I guess it can't be helped if you insist, Koga. Anyway, it's already dark, so let's call it a day. Yeah, thanks Senpai. Sorry. Yeah, thanks Senpai. You spent the whole you spent the whole day helping me, and all I did was complain. It's fine. These are all for your future life, right? If you can't have a good performance, you can't have a good performance if you aren't happy with the photos, right? Yeah, thanks Senpai, but I really didn't expect can shots to be this difficult. Well, it might be because our ideas of a candid photo differ. I wanted to capture more of an everyday image, but I'm starting to feel like trying to look cool is part of your life, Koga. Huh? Are you praising me, or are you dissing me? It's a compliment, of course. Having the kind of awareness all the time is what it takes to be a professional idol. Alright then, what do you want? What are you gonna do next, Koga? I'm gonna get something to eat before heading back to the dorms. Do you want to join me?
Yeah.
Nah, I'll pass. I want to think about this whole can photo thing a bit more. Maybe some night breeze will help me come up with a good idea. Alright, but don't stay out too late, alright? I'll be off then, see you later. What the hell does natural even mean for me? Can I just look cool? I got nothing. I got no ideas what to do. Huh? Who the heck's plucking my shoulder? Oh, it's you, Pruiser. What are you even doing out here in this hour? Taking a break? Don't tell me you've been working till it's late. What do you mean it's almost done? That doesn't matter. How are you gonna get back? Are you planning to go home alone? Jeez, alright. Let me know when you're ready to leave. I'll wait here and walk with you. If you really feel bad about it, go home earlier next time. You made me feel way better than worrying about you walking home at night alone. Whatever. You're on break, right, producer? Can I talk to you? I just want to know what our people did for their can shots in the feature light pamphlets. I talked to Senpai practice with me and tried a bunch of different stuff today, but none of it really clicked. I see. So people also struggle with this? Guess I ain't the only one who got this whole can shot thing. Thanks, producer, for telling me that. It helps a lot. Still, I gotta think about what I should do. Oh, looks so happy. Oh, he's laughing. Hey, Pruiser, look at the sky. Is that even real? Somebody's shooting stars. Is that a meteor shower tonight or something? Hey, Pruiser, are you listening to me? No, she's not listening. Bruiser's too busy staring at these shooting stars like a little kid. Her eyes are all sparkling. Staring at the shooting stars so intently. Are you making a wish? I mean, it's boring if you just wish for stuff. Dreams are things you should make happen by yourself, Pruiser. What's that look? Why say all of a sudden? Come on. You were too focused on shooting stars, so I just said what came to mind. Whatever. Forget about it. But, well, I guess what Hakusa-senpai meant was to capture moments like how we were staring at the sky just now. Why don't you give me that look? Of course I'm talking about the can shots. I was saying if I were the photographer, I'd take a photo of you just now, gazing at the shooting star like a little kid. Huh? You have photographed my dream of what... Dreams are what you... Wait. You photographed my dreams are what you make happen speech? I told you forget about it. Stop making fun of me. Huh? You mean to make fun of me? My fans would be happy to see that expression too? Is that what you think, producer? Oh, I see. Alright, if you say so. Yeah, I guess. And back to what I said. You've been pondering about the Canfo stuff the whole day too. I mean, it's true how you look just now would be great for a Canfo Pruiser, but I still feel it's not for me. I want my fans to see me at my coolest. I always pay attention to that no matter what. Sorry. I always pay attention to that no matter if I'm on or off stage. So I still wish this oh my god. So I still wish this feature life be packed with this kind of coolness I'm proud of. I don't really want my everyday self in the pamphlet. I want to show the very best version of me. So the whole can photo thing is just... You gonna try and adjust the project? Since it's my life, you want me to do what I want it with it? Thanks, Pruiser. You hear me out and accepting my selfish request. I'm glad I talked to you about this. I feel way more relaxed now. The night's breeze ain't half bad either. Oh, yeah. That's another shooting star. Do you want to wish for the life to go well, you ask? I told you to forget about it, but it's not rock and roll if I take back my own words. Just like I said, dreams are things you make happen by yourself. So I ain't gonna make a wish. But it might be super rocking to make a declaration to the stars. Alright, listen up, Stardust. My dreams is to spread my rock and roll music all over the world. To let everyone feel this show-staking. I'm gonna make sure no one can ignore my roar. That's what my life's gonna be about! Hey, don't just stand there like you got nothing to do with this, Pruiser. Declare something of me, too. I need you to help make my dream come true, Pruiser. So you better get ready. Oh. So adorable. Oh. Ah. This sex was a lot shorter than I thought. Oh god, it's Tori and Tsukasa again. Late July, Seisokan. Yesterday was such a fulfilling day. Joining Kaori was definitely the right choice. The tea ceremony soothes the heart and brings peace to the mind. Not only was the tea impressive, but the Japanese snacks Kanzaki brought were also delightful. Kanzaki-senpai. They were so delicious that I asked for the shop's name and stopped by today. Given the traditional looking shop front, I was surprised to find such a variety of innovative sweets inside. Choosing just a few for myself was quite a challenge. Seems like that they even have limited time sweets. I'll definitely visit again sometime. The person over there is... I thought so. Hello, Tori. How unrefined of you. Lounging on the sofa and completely absorbed in reading manga. Oh, shut up. I'm still getting used to stuff since I just moved in. Besides, isn't the common room meant for relaxing? I saw people sprawling on the sofa playing video games yesterday. Why am I the only one getting scolded? It makes no sense. That's not fine for you. As a noble, you must always maintain proper conduct so you won't embarrass yourself. I told you shut up. I can't concentrate on my reading. Go away, Shu. Does manga even count as reading? Of course it does. Those manga's sold in bookstores, you know. Also, this is a proper part of my circle activity. Circle activity? I recently joined a manga club after being invited by a new president, and it turns out to be a great decision. I've been introduced to all kinds of manga genres by the members, and they make great conversation starters even at work. What about you? What circle did you join? Me? I joined Kaori, the circle focused on the tea ceremony. What story? This is the Biblion story, the new scout. Tea ceremony, huh? Knowing you, Tsukasa, you probably joined just for sweets, right? No. Kaori aims to deepen knowledge and understanding of Japanese culture through tea. But you'd still eat Japanese sweets with the tea, right? I read that in a booklet introducing the dorm circles. Even now, you're holding the paperback from the sweet shop with such care. Well, I suppose it's natural for a child like you to be so enamored by sweets. I don't believe your entertainment preferences should be the basis for judging mine. He ran away, so I was right. Fine, finally quiet and peace. Now I can focus on my manga. Oh, it's so funny. How frustrating. I end up running away before I can make a decent counter argument. Eating all the time. What's wrong with that? I exercise enough to burn off the calories I consume, so I should be fine. But whenever Senna-senpai sees me, he consistently warns me not to overdo with the calories. Maybe from other people's point of view, I'm eating too much. I should refrain myself from to avoid such ridicule. Like, I should restrain myself to avoid being ridiculed like that again. Maybe I should just throw away these snacks. No, that would be an insult to the chef who made them. That's not an option. Perhaps I should consider joining a circle that is unrelated to food? If I recall correctly, I put the excuse me. I put the booklet that introduced circles in my drawer. Oh, there it is. Animals. A group to play with beasts. I mean animals. Sounds nice. I do like docile and lovely animals. Gardenia. I like admiring flowers, but I'm not interested in working with soil and dirt. There's even more circles than when I checked last time. It's so hard to choose with this many options. Biblion? Seems that there is another reading circle other than the manga club. It says, explore every genre. All book lovers welcome. The members include Hajime, the current library assistant, and his predecessor Alba Senpai. Unlike the manga club, this looks like a proper reading circle. It's unrelated to food, and I can compete with Tori. Alright, I will check it out then. Oh my god, that's the reason why he joined? Because Tori? I was wondering why he joined the book club. Late June, Biblion Activity Day. I've been asked to come to the library at the designated time, but knocking always makes me so nervous. Even if I'm just trying out the activities, is it okay to come empty-handed? I was fighting. Yoho, Tsukasa. Oh, it's you, Hakase-senpai. I apologize for making such an unseemly sound. I should be apologizing to you. I'd be startled too if someone called out to me from behind. What are you doing just standing in front of the library's door? Is it locked? No, I'm here to try out your activities, and I was wondering if I should bring a box of desserts as a courtesy. You're as serious as ever. Don't worry, it's just a casual reading circle, not a formal work meeting or anything. Come on in, everyone. Tsukasa's here. Suo. Hello. We've been waiting for you. Welcome to Biblion. Hello. Thank you for hosting me today. I know Hajime and Alba Senpai, so we'll have things to talk about. I've also worked with Hakase Senpai on the bike maker project. The problem is I don't know Ran Senpai well. He's from a different agency, and we had limited interactions. How should I approach him? Oh, right. Ran mentioned that you two have hardly talked. I'm sure you met before. I met before since you both live in the dorm, but just in case, let me introduce him. This is Nagisa Ran from Anthem. Nice to meet you, Tsukasa. Nice to meet you too. I've had the honor of watching you perform on stage a few times. How should I put it? You seem different in person. You think so too? Honestly, I used to find him incredibly dazzling and unapproachable before I got to know him better. You want me to be dazzling and unapproachable? If you want to, Ran, I won't stop you, but I like you when you're being yourself. Escaping from the noise of the world, relaxing while surrounded by books. Isn't that what Biblion's about? Precisely. I know you might be busy all the time with nice activities, Suo. But I hope you can find some time for yourself and enjoy the peace of reading your favorite books here. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Now then, let's get the party started. But now let's get the tea party started. Hajime, would you mind making tea? Leave it to me. I'll brew up the black tea working on a flavor. Tea party? Isn't Biblion a reading circle? It is, but it's not just about reading. It's about sharing a gentle student experience while reading with fellow book lovers. That, I think, is what Biblion truly is. That's right. You can read you can read even when you're alone, right? By the way, I was the one who brought the snacks for the tea party. You're in Kaori, right? I asked Adonis about your preference, and he said you seem to like sweets. I hesitated a long time before deciding to buy this entire bamkuchen. An entire? It's quite impressive, isn't it? Something best enjoy of a group. Yes, you're right. We need plates. I will get them. Nice and forks too. I'll come help. I'll help too. Don't worry about it. Just have a seat. You got it covered. You're the guest today. Alright. I really appreciate it. Tea party? Bamkuchen? I chose this circle because I thought it had nothing to do with food. But, that bamkuchen looks so delicious. I can't take my eyes off it. Yes, the tea party is just a bonus. Reading is still the primary focus of this circle. So it's not just about eating. It's something that comes with the activity. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's start the tea party then. Suo, if you want more tea, just let me know. Thank you, Hajime. A while later during the tea party. What am I even doing? I shouldn't only talk to Hajime and Aoba Senpai because I know them better. It'd be rude not to talk to Hakase Senpai and Ran Senpai, but what should I say to them? We just made eye contact, Tsukasa. How's the Bamkuchen? Did you like it? Yes, it's really delicious. Glad to hear that. It's great that you seem to be enjoying the atmosphere of Biblion, though we still haven't done any reading so far. Reading? What kind of books do you like, Tsukasa? Textbooks. Oh god. Textbooks? Textbooks. What kind of books do you like? Textbooks. What's wrong? That was a joke, right? No, I generally enjoy reading textbooks. They're interesting and educational, so it's like hitting two birds with one stone. Huh? Does that even count as reading? It doesn't? What do you think, Ron? Most textbooks are essentially a collection of information. If reading means going through text, then yes, reading textbooks counts. However, if you consider reading to mean enjoying literature or hobby-related books, then textbooks, being more study material, doesn't really fit the definition. If you truly find joy in reading textbooks, however, I'll say it still counts as reading. I see. I guess this does count as reading in Tsukasa's case. Anyway, since you joined Biblion, I hope you can explore books beyond just textbooks. Oh. I plan to do so. Do you have any genre recommendations you think I enjoy? If you like reading textbooks, you might like history books as well. History is a combination of knowledge. By learning from humanity's wisdom and mistakes, you can apply those lessons to the present and future. I see. It might be easier to read, especially since some of the content overlaps with textbooks. I mean, that's closer to what I think of reading, but still quite different. What about you, Alba? What do you recommend to Tsukasa? Me? Let me see. Speaking of history, how about trying some historical novels? Historical novels? How are they different from history books? Mainly in their purpose and content. History books are objective records of past events and figures, so they're similar to research papers based on facts and analyses. Meanwhile, historical novels are fiction set in historical periods. They may feature real historical figures and events as inspiration, but the stories themselves are the author's creations. Since they're not entirely factual, you'll need to read them with some caution, but in general, you're able to enjoy a story while learning about history, which is a unique charm of this genre. What about you, Hajime? What would you recommend? How about a picture book? This library has an excellent collection. I've discovered that many of them have themes of lessons that can be inspiring for people of any age. Plus, this illustrations are comforting. They really put you in a peaceful mood. Picture book? You'll have such unique suggestions. What about you then, Kaoru? I said I want Tsukasa to read more than just textbooks, but I haven't thought of anything specific. Right. How about checking out some bestsellers? Biblion regularly updates its recommended book list, featuring a different theme each time. But there are also bestsellers section where you can find popular books from various genres. Surely one of them will catch your interest, I suppose. Sounds fascinating. I'll take a look. The shelf over there, right? Here, right? The bestsellers. There it is. It's even organized by ranking. How professional. This is... Oh, did you find a book that caught your eye? A novel, I see? I'm just curious. This has the same title as the manga Tori was reading the other day. Is this a spin-off? This is probably the original work that the manga he was reading is based on. Original work?
ええ
The book you're holding is a light novel. Light novels are reflective, short, and easy to read, with themes ranging from fantasy to adventure. Proper ones are often adapted into manga and anime, forming what's known as a multimedia franchise. Manga and anime are generally more accessible, so they can draw on people who haven't read the original and appeal to different age groups. Eventually, they give a nice boost to sales of the original light novel.
興味深いです
That's intriguing. I'll borrow this one. I try to voice the characters in Orion stories and to mimic the OnStar's anime dumb voices. The same day before bedtime. Just as Alba Senpai said, this is easy to read. The amount of text isn't overwhelming, and I think I can finish it within the day. The story is so gripping. No wonder Tori is so engrossed. Huh? Suo, the night novel you're holding.
おや
Ah, yes. This is a light novel. Do you know what about Tushinobu? Yeah, although I haven't read the book version. The novel was originally serialized as a web novel site. It consistently ranked in the top and became a trending topic on social media whenever a new chapter was released. You know a lot about this. It's because I'm also submitted stories there to promote ninja culture. But my stories didn't gain much traction, so I gave up pretty quickly. I see. What exactly is a web novel site? Oh, right. Apologies. I should explain that first. There are websites where anyone can freely post their original creations. Many of these platforms are affiliated with publishers, so if a work becomes popular enough, it can be officially published. I'll send a link to you via Hold Hands.
ありがとうございます
Thank you. I'll take a look after I finish this one. A few days later, August library.
こん
やっほ
Oops.
こんにちは
Haruka senpai. Alba senpai. Hello.
ーやっほ
Oh, Tsukasa. Yahoo. I heard that Alba senpai heard from Alba senpai they decided to join Biblion, right? Welcome.
え
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
えと
We don't have any activities today, so are you here to read on your own?
いいえ
No, I'm here to return the light novel. Light novel I borrowed a few days ago. It was incredibly interesting, and I finished it in just one day. Like it that much? I was just talking with Alba about adding more light novels to the collection.
えと
Is adding new books to the library also Biblion's responsibility?
いやいや
Not exactly. We can submit requests for the books we want, though. As book lovers, we'd like to see more people use the library, so we're doing our best.
そうそう
Our books requests typically get approved either because there's no other submissions or because there's a generous budget, allowing us to receive most of what we ask for. If there is a book you want to read, just let Albo know. For example, the author of the light novel you enjoy has written other works as well. That's alright. Shinobu introduced me to a web novel site, so I've read all the works that the author has posted there.
いや
Web novels are definitely a trend with the new generation, but I just can't get used to them. My eyes dry out too fast from staring at a screen. New generation? You sound like an old man.
うーん
Web novel site? Huh. I never checked those out before.
え
It's really interesting, but you have to approach web novels with an open mind. An open mind?
え
I skimmed through some of the novels there, and so many of them stopped updating right when things get exciting. Some have great themes, but the plot stalls, or the setting changes abruptly. It's frustrating because I can't help but feel like I would have written it differently.
まあまあ
Well, everyone there writes as a hobby after all. If you're that invested, why don't you try posting something yourself, Suo?
Eh?
Me?
いいね
That's a great idea. You just said that you have written it differently, so why don't you write the ideal novel you have in mind? It might catch a publisher's attention and lead to multimedia adaptations. Multimedia? My novel could become a manga? Or an anime? If I become a successful writer, people will definitely admire me. Then Tori will no longer be able to point fingers at me. Thank you for your advice. See you later. Wait, I just said it could happen. Well, he's gone. It's a really competitive industry, so it's not like it's gonna be smooth sailing. Hopefully Tsukasa won't get too disappointed. It's fine. He's a resilient kid, so we can just leave it to him for now. Early September, Tsukasa Soma's Shinobu's room, dang, a whole month. It's been about half a day since I submitted my novel. I wonder how many people have read it by now. This masterpiece took me over a month. Will people like it? I can easily breeze through other people's novels, but when it comes to my own, I get so nervous.
I doubt I'll get any sleep tonight with this on my mind, so I'll just take a look. Squints at the phone. Wow, 10 people have already read my novel, and some even marked it as their favorite? Why are you kicking your legs under the blanket? Ah! Sorry about that. It's just, I got some good news. I see. I'm happy to see you happy, Suo-senpai. Sorry, Suo. It's almost bedtime. Sleep well and sweet dreams. I surely will. The content is so much more interesting than its title suggests. It's gonna be a masterpiece. Someone even left a comment like this. I'm so happy. I feel reassured now. For Ria's sake, I'll do my best as an author. Oh no. He's getting that fame high. A week later, Yonsaki Academy Library. Suo, hello. Hajime. Are you on library duty today? Yeah, it's kind of funny running into you here, considering how often we see each other at Seisokan Library. What brings you today? You could read books at Seisokan too, so are you here to study? Not really. Seisokan is fine, but I didn't want to waste time on the way, so I came here to do some research. Research? A few minutes later. Huh? You're writing a novel? Shh! Please be quiet. I don't want people to know. I want to see what I can do as an author without my popularity as an idol. I want people to say that my work gets attention because of my fans. Don't. So that's why you posted under the name Scarlet Cherry. I understand. I won't tell anyone about this. Thank you. The day I posted the novel, I was thrilled to see that people were really willing to read it. There was always a chance that the web novel might go unnoticed. But before long, I started feeling greedy, wondering why the views weren't increasing or what I might be doing wrong. I want to write a story that attracts more people, which is why I came here. Huh? Why are you crying? Here, take this towel. Please wipe your tears. Thank you. Sorry about that. This just reminds me of when Rabbids first debuted. Back then, we even had performances with no audience. We were worried that no one would ever watch us. I was so troubled and kept wondering how I can get more people to like Rabbids. I see. By the time I joined, Knights already earned some recognition, so I was fortunate not to experience those early challenges. It's not all struggles though. All those bittersweet experiences have become precious memories. So, having gone through that, I really want to support your novel. Would you mind if I read it? Not at all. I'll send it to you via Hold Hands. Thank you. If we can make some changes, Suo, may I offer a suggestion? Of course. Please don't hesitate. How about change the title? I know this title probably means a lot to you, but The Tale of the Holy Knight New Genesis is overly formal. From what I've read in the comments, your story is well received. What do you think about choosing a title that best represents its content? My sweet child, I want all. Hi Narwhal, how you doing? They're always trying to one-up each other. Oh, hi Vanilla, how you doing? Oh, sorry. That's a good point. Top ranking works often have titles that really align with their themes. Someone even commented, the content is much more interesting than this title suggests, so maybe a title that captures the essence of the story would make it more appealing? Alright, I'll go ahead and change it. Mid-September after Kali activity. I just posted a new chapter this morning, and it's already on the rankings. I followed Hajime's suggestion and changed the title, and wow, I didn't expect it to make such a big difference. I've learned so much from this. Ever since my work became one of the most popular new releases, I'm getting tons of feedback from readers. Let's keep this momentum and aim for the top! Why are you grinning at your phone? Hey, Okawa. It's bad manners to peek at other people's phone. Are you also SC's fan, young master? SC? SC short for Cherry's Scarlet Cherry. Love told me this author's novel about idle life is trending right now. But reality and fantasy seems seamless. I got completely hooked as well. Huh, so you're hooked? Oh god. If he found out that Scarlet Cherry is none other than me, I wonder what kind of face he'd make. Why are you giving me that mischievous look? Nothing. I got bibbing activities to go to. Talk to you later. A few hours later.
Ah.
Konu, Tsukasa's here.
Yahoo!
Oh, Yahoo! What's the writing? How's the writing going? It's going quite well, thanks to your support. Writing? Sorry, Ran-senpai. I haven't told you yet. Actually, I've been writing a novel on the web novel site under the pen name Scarlet Cherry. And here it is. Oh god, look, a typo. Consistently at the mercy of my seniors, I discovered time manipulation powers and became the ultimate idol hero. Is this the title? Sounds interesting. Constantly at the mercy of my seniors. Sounds like you mixed in some personal experiences. Novel inevitably has some of the author's personality experiences woven into it, as it's meant of expressing one's experiences and feelings. Maybe I should try and write something too. Please do! Let's inspire and motivate each other forward. He fell asleep trying to do his character story in easy. A few days later, Taser Clown common room.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, then I got sick. Yeah. It was rough. Oh, it's Tsukasa. He looks really upset. Did something happen?
Tsukasa-kun.
Tsukasa, good evening.
Ah.
Hakase-senpai.
Ne.
A staffer gave me some chocolates. Do you want some? Chocolate. It's almost dinner time, so while I appreciate the gesture, one piece won't hurt. It's a brand that's hard to find in Japan, or so I'm told. Besides, sweets always lift the mood. Take one, come on. If you insist, then just one. It's delicious. That's great to hear. Do you feel a little better now? You seemed kind of upset earlier. What happened? Did something go wrong? Not really wrong, but please take a look at this. Is this a screenshot of a conversation on All Hands? Let's see, in your chat with Sinachi? You're the one who wrote this novel, right, Mr. Scarlet Cherry? Oh no, you even found out. Seems like it. I used a pseudonym and even changed the way I speak to avoid being recognized, but I figured it out instantly. I've already deleted the novel. What should I do? Is this the only message Sinachi sent? Nothing else? So far, yeah. I don't know. I was really scared when I realized I've been found out, so I haven't replied yet. You see, it's hard to just tell from this. Of course, it might be a problem when you write about people without their permission, and some might find it uncomfortable. But you made sure to keep it subtle so only the person in question would notice, right? The story sounds as strong as the original piece of fiction. Take some time to reflect and reset your mindset. You can probably start fresh with a new genre. If you don't want readers to question why you deleted your work, you should even start over under a new alias. No, I decided to stop writing for now. Huh? You're gonna stop? Yes. It's not because of Sina-senpai. While I love writing my novel, I became obsessed with the feedback, even at work. I was consistently restless, eager to write the next chapter just to see the reader's reactions, and it began to interfere with my normal life. In my novel, I can become as powerful as I want with a snap of my fingers, but I still live in this reality. As the leader of my unit, the stage is where I need to fight. The stage is where I need to fight. I see. I feel like posting a novel online is more like a hobby, a fun way to share what you love with others. But if you always give it your all for every task you undertake, Tsukasa, so I guess it's hard for you to treat it that way. Someone's here. Whoa, he looks just as gloomy as you did a while back. Kawaku, why don't you come over here and have some chocolate? Hakase-senpai. Oh, you're here too, young master. What's wrong, Oka? You're frowning like a pickled plum. No, I'm not. Haven't you heard, young master? Heard about what? About SC. Novels deleted before I realized it, and SC had deactivated their account. It's as if everything vanished without a trace. I see. The novel had just become a latest obsession, you know. When I saw Sena-senpai's message, I was so scared that I deleted everything without thinking. But there are still people who enjoyed my work. Should I post it again for my readers? And for Okawa? No. I need to stick to my decision to stop writing.
Scarlet Cherry was just a pseudonym. I'm Tsukasa Suo, Knight's leader. It's unfortunate that Scarlet Cherry disappeared, but I think the author had their reasons. It's what it is. There's a lot of other novels in the site, and if nothing catches your interest, why not writing one yourself? Me? Nobody read it if I did. I'll be your first reader, but it's another story whether I become your fan or not. There's no favoritism here, you know. Bring it. Bring it. I'll impress your fair and square with my work. I'm glad you both cheered up. That's a relief. Ron also said he's enjoying writing. Maybe one day, a great novelist will emerge from right here. That was nice. A good end to that. I was wondering, like, if he kept doing that, how he would do it with being an idol? I'm trying to remember what this story was about. Where is there notice? Oh.
もしもし、あたしよ。ねえ、どこかであたしの手袋を見てないかしら？あ、やだ、楽屋にあったのね。え？届けてくれるの？
Bro, that's a pretty long call.
お願いしてもいいかしら？
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it.
Hello, it's me. You see my gloves anywhere? Oh my, did I leave them in the dressing room? You'll take them to me? You're the best. If you're not busy now, I'm counting you then.
So this story is them going to Sheena, just stop just standing there, put on your parachute. Oh god, what is happening? It's early March, somewhere in the air.
Nikki, there's something I want to say at this last moment. The situation might actually be really dangerous. Huh? What's got into you all of a sudden? What do you mean by last moment? We just got on the moment to fly to our destination. Shouldn't it be the first moment? No, I mean, something feels off. Think about it. We've been blindfolded, shuffled around on private buses, planes and helicopters. This is way beyond what normal overseas shoots should be like. Maybe we pissed off Coast Pro without realizing it, and now they're dumping us in some uncharted wilderness, you know? Ugh, if we'd known this was coming, I would have given a cheerful goodbye to my adorable little brother. Guess this is what they mean when you say you don't realize how much you love someone until it's too late. How cruel! Is that entertainment industry really this insane? Are we disposable pawns to be gotten rid of? If that's the case, could they at least give us a decent last meal? Let me die on full stomach at least. You two are overthinking this. It's just a normal shoot. The unexpected success and mess we made during Minotaur Maze must have attracted the attention of other similar variety shows. They probably want Crazy Bee something absurd again. Jeez, we got a little bee who doesn't know how to read the room. All my efforts went to waste. I actually managed to freak Nikki out, you know. Wait, what? All the doom and gloom earlier was just an act, Rinne? I can't believe I fell for it. If you keep messing with people like this, Carl's gonna catch up to you one day. Amagi, Sheena, Oka, could you all quiet down for a moment? Himanu would like to get some rest while we still can. If this does not turn out to be another Minotaur Maze, it'll probably end up being a battle of stamina and endurance. We should save energy on the way there. This is the key to success. Himanu, you adjusted to this quickly. Of course, Himanu always aims to resolve things as smoothly as possible, no matter the situation. If Amagi hasn't dragged Himanu here, Himanu would have just scheduled a solo job and skipped this trip. Things aren't that simple, you know. We're in the same unit, so if we go down together. You're such a jinx, Rinne. Anyway, at least we're not gonna die. We did have our passports checked before we boarded the plane, so we might at least get to enjoy some exotic meals abroad. That's fine with me. Food's all you ever think about, Nikki. I just want to land already and get some proper rest. What's wrong, Kwaku? You spot something tasty down there? No. Look closer, you guys. There's a big banner spread on the ground. Come here? What's this? The pilot just said, use this to descend. This? You mean this parachute-looking thing? Oh, so the real deal starts now, huh? Alright, I've been to this city for a long time, but it's my first time using a parachute. Bring it on, and you all better keep up. Wait, Rinne! Don't just grab a parachute and go! I'm not ready to jump yet! Too late. Look, even the instructors on board are signaling us to hurry up. Huh? So they're not part of the filming crew, but actual skydiving instructors? I can fly! Wait, Rinne! You jumped without even listening to me. Had enough of Rinne's selfishness. How about we convince the pilot to land somewhere nearby instead? This is my first time using a parachute too. Might as well enjoy experience since we don't really have any other choice. Wait, are you seriously going to Kwaku? Himanu. Sheena, stop just standing there and pulling your parachute on. It seems like we don't have a say in this, so we better go along with the show's expectations. Oh. Huh? Himanu, you're jumping too? I really don't want to waste my energy on something as weird as skydiving, but I guess I have no choice. Fine, I'll do it, alright? However this, you all owe me every delicious dish abroad as my reward. I can fly! First thing you do, use a parachute. I'm gonna fall! I'm falling! Please open this parachute, hurry up! Wait, my instructor doesn't seem to understand what I'm saying! Oh no, this is the end of me! If I had opened, that was terrifying. I feel like I just shaved 5 years off my life. Why did I go through something like this? It's all Rinne's fault that things turn out like this. Oh god, some hours earlier? What do you mean hours? I thought they were in America. How can you get to America in a few hours? Sorry, I keep you waiting. Is everyone here? Nikki, did you finish work? Yeah, sorry I'm late. We watched a new menu today, so I was super busy. I barely had a moment to breathe. So, what's this big offer you mentioned yesterday? The whole hand's message was so vague, I've been wondering about it ever since. About that, Amagi hasn't showed up yet, actually. But the meeting time has already passed, right? That's unusual. Knowing Rinne, I thought he'd be playing Mahjong with Cinnamon. Indeed. He's the one who invited us, and he dares to be late. The audacity. Well, this isn't the first time he made trouble for everyone else. We can have a chat, and you can rest up a little, Sheena. Fine. I guess it can't be helped. I'll eat my staff meal while we wait. Today's meal is a hamburger steak bowl. I'm gonna savor this juicy, flavorful dish before Rinne shows up to ruin it. I'm digging in. Oh, wait, what? Rinne? Hey, Rinne, your timing could be worse. Were you hiding somewhere to steal my hamburger steak? You're way too paranoid when it comes to food. I just got here, okay? Anyway, looks like everyone's here. That makes things easy. Guys, get ready to head out in 30 minutes. Huh? What are you talking about all of a sudden? You don't even know what we're supposed to get ready for. Just look at me and you'll figure it out. The suitcase is packed full of dreams and hope. Nope, still no idea. Guess you're still too green for this, Kawaku. Brace yourself. Our new job is an overseas shoot. Pruiser introduced us as a guerrilla-style tour project with unknown destinations. That's perfect for Crazy Bee, right? An overseas shoot? That's pretty sudden. Speaking of, do you have a passport, Amagi? Sheena loves finding rare ingredients abroad, and Okawa wants to attend the IFF awards ceremony, so they should be fine, but you've never been out of the country, right, Amagi? The offer came yesterday. There's no way you could have gotten a passport issued that fast. Yeah, I only have mine because I got invited to IFF, but you don't seem to like but you don't seem like the type to need one, Rinne. When did you get a passport? Don't tell me this hasn't been planned for ages. No worries. I have my passport ready because I wanted to join poker games in the most authentic places, and Japan just doesn't cut it. That's all. Eh? So typical of you to do something for such a reason, Rinne. Could you at least say it's because you dream of an international idol career? Honestly, do you think we can get overseas if offers the Crazy P current track record? We're still a rookie unit that's been active for less than a year. A domestic offer that leads to Shu abroad, it's actually a very appealing opportunity for us right now, don't you think? No dreams or hopes whatsoever. Well, dreams can't fill our stomachs after all. Got it. We just need to pack for a trip abroad now, right? It's not like the busy season anymore. As long as I let my manager know, it's okay to take off some time off from my part-time job. Are you sure, Nikki? It's like a total ambush. Your shift runs till the evening, doesn't it? You don't have to force yourself to come along. Nah, I mean, it does feel like Rinne is dragging us along as usual. But overseas shoes a different story. Traveling abroad on the company's dime means I can hunt for ingredients and get paid for it. Combination of my hobby and career. It's a perfect work offer for me. I see. Now I know why you're so hyped about shooting on the location. It makes sense. You're the type to prefer bread over the song of birds. Give you snacks and you probably forgive even a broken leg. Anyway, let's start packing. Knowing Rinne, he won't listen to us no matter what we say. Himeno agrees. Given Crazy B's tendency to spark controversy, we can't afford to be picky about job offers. Amagi, since this is your first time abroad, here's some advice. Make sure you got your passport, clothes, and a credit card that works internationally. We don't know what we're going, but considering it's an offer for idols, we can probably get anything else we need after we get there. Thanks, that's what I expect from Crazy B. The die is cast. This being our first overseas shoot. Let's hope Lady Luck is on our side. Uh-oh. Present day after this parachute jump. I seriously thought I was gonna die. Getting lured by foreign ingredients was definitely a huge mistake. I only ever choose sending something this insane like jumping off a cliff. If it's meant picking up some super rare ingredient going there. That sounds crazy too, okay? Alright, looks like everyone enjoyed the parachute jump. Let's officially kick off our overseas shoot for number 8. Number 8? Is that a pun? Since 8 sounds like the same as B in Japanese? Is that why we got invited? Kimu also has heard of number 8 before. It's a proper travel show back in the day. Contestants had to roll a special dice provided by the show, and follow instructions to reach their goal within a time limit. But the show got cancelled because the challenges were way too harsh, scaring off participants. So is it really making a comeback now? As expected, Menu. You're still knowledgeable about the industry, unlike a certain someone who only cares about food. Wait, are you talking about me? You're talking about me, aren't you? Are you sure you're not overtaking things? Anyway, let's get back on track. Apparently the former producer of the show saw how incredible we were at Minotaur Maze and offered Crazy B this gig. Our revival, special airing during the prime time, and we even got to film overseas. But we have to follow the dice orders to the letter, and we'll be at mercy of fate. What do y'all think? Sounds like a job tailor-made for us, right? Kimu's understood the situation. So the staff who came with us on the helicopter aren't sticking around. Kimino remembers the original show had staff traveling with the contestants, but with today's technology, handheld cameras are probably enough. There's a car parked there. Looks like we'll be using it. It can't be any more conspicuous after all. Hey, what the heck is that? It's still a place for an overseas setting. No mistaking it. That's a company car from ES. Come on, could they have handpicked something cooler, like a left-hand drive convertible? Honestly, this is such a letdown. It doesn't feel like we're abroad at all. Check it out. There's several cameras mounted inside the car. That's probably how they'll film us. And look, some spare clothes. Where did they even get these Crazy B brand training uniforms? As for a representative of the show, well, no dice in sight. Are we supposed to use some apps on the tablet left in the car? Oh, you're right. Only certain apps can be opened at this tablet. Come to think of it, the staff took away our phones and wallets before we left. That means we can't use navigation apps during number 8? The old show didn't let contestants use maps, you know? It looks like they've updated the concept for modern times. Still, number 8 used to be a brutal variety show starring professional comedians. The subtle dice's order, or rather, unreasonable demands, have been toned down so it's compiled with modern regulations too. Race? Is that some kind of new food? It means following legal and ethics standards. If the tasks are too harsh, the audience might lose interest. If it's technically legal, Human really hopes they scale back a bit. Oh, I'm sure they thought it through. Alright, enough talking. Let's just roll the dice in the app. Agreed. I'm getting hungry, so the sooner we start, the better. Who's rolling first? I'll do if no one else wants to. That's fine. If any of us were to get bad results and Nikki threw a temper tantrum, it ruined everything. You should take responsibility of your own actions, so I'll leave the first roll to you. Alright, I'm on it. Here we go. And the first order is this. Have foreign food for lunch. Looks like Sheila's prayers were answered. It's a relatively tame start. Let's get to the car. Let's get the car moving and head to a busy area then. Sure thing. Sure thing. Leave the driving to me. I've got an international driver's license just in case I want to play poker abroad. Your obsession's on their level, really. Oh, that's what's coming from you of all people, Nikki. Do you really want to argue with me? I'm the only one here with a driver's license, unless you rather walk there. No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that at all. Definitely not. We're completely at Rie's mercy now. I really shouldn't have agreed to this job so easily. Did you say something, Nikki? If there's no more complaints, let's get moving. First task: have foreign food for lunch. Nikki's ideal mission. 15 minutes later. Are we still out there? I'm starving already. Stop whining. Our journey has just started. At least wait an hour, will you? Speaking of, how's the investigation going in the backseat? Did you figure out anything about the tablet? Oh, I completely forgot to update and put a thumbnail on my live stream. Let me do that real quick. I don't know why I just remembered it right now. I guess while Photoshop is uploading. Speaking of which, how's the investigation going in the backseat? Did you figure out anything about the tablet? Yes, it seems the staff left a document summarizing the project in one of the apps. It's like an instruction manual. According to the document, this tablet, custom made for number 8, has 2 main functions. The first is dice rolling app. We are being monitored remotely, so we can't roll again until we complete the task tied to the previous roll. The dice itself is a dodecahedron, so there are 12 possible tasks. It also states that once a task is cleared, we'll receive a reward. The reward seems to range from items and money to unlocking more useful apps. This includes clues to the final goal. It's a 24-hour time limit. If we manage to reach the goal within that time, we can get a new song and our outputs will hold alive. Speaking of which, wasn't the grand prize of the Minotaur Maze also a new song? Do you seriously think dangling new songs in front of us will make us willing to endure anything? I very much have good food and new songs in our lives. Work is work, Sheena. You should separate that from your personal hobbies. As long as you earn lead, we can buy food. Although there are things that money can't buy, most desires can't be satisfied with enough of it. That's capitalism. Alright, so we got the rules of the show and one function of the tablet. Well, what's the second? The second seems to be a communication feature meant for emergencies. For example, we can use it to contact staff if there's trouble during filming, or they can reach out to us. This isn't exactly a kind of heartwarming project where they care about the idol's well-being. Are you planning to step in if things get too boring? Possibly. Number 8 was exactly that kind of show. Anyway, that's all the tablet does. We'll just have to make the best of what we got in the car to reach the goal. Yeah, though, it'd be perfect if the tablet had a map. Well, it's fine. I spent years living in the countryside, so I can handle this without some fancy gadgets like GPS. Alright then, since we're on a time limit, let's hit the gas. 30 minutes later. Rinne! Oh, what's up? Your stomach's about to give us a chorus again. I mean, that was the plan. But we still haven't seen any sign of civilization. Are you really okay? Just tell me we're lost. We aren't lost.
Hey, how can you be lost when you don't have a map? We're driving through wide open lands in a foreign country. Just deal with it, okay? Indeed, feels like we'd be lucky to arrive within an hour. This might sound like a preaching to the chorus, especially to someone like you with overseas experience, Sheena, but let's stay patient for now. No! I've had enough. I'm so hungry that I'd even eat the edible wild grass around here. Ah, look, a tumbleweed rolling by. Stop whining, are you a little baby? Seriously, you've gone careless, Nikki. Why didn't you bring any emergency food? Of course I did, but I ate it all on the bus and plane, duh! You underestimate my appetite, Rinne. As long as man's alive, he'll get hungry. Well, you should have seen this coming. Huh? Don't glare at me like that, Rinne. Eyes on the road. Keep your focus on driving. And our situation has gotten worse. We haven't even completed one task yet. That being said, Sheena has a point. Not knowing how much further we have to go is still making this definitely making this stressful. Once we find a town, let's buy a map with the money left in the car. Agreed. Without internet access, a map should be at least give us a sense of direction. This area is full of tumbleweeds, those rolling grass lumps from Western dramas. That must mean we're in America, right? Or maybe Mexico? Either way, all we can do is follow the road. If we keep going, we'll reach a town eventually. Oh, look at that. It's a sign up ahead. 10 kilometers to the next town, finally. Oh! Look, it's finally on our side. Oh, I can't wait any longer. But drive safe, Rinne. Yeah, I know. Just hang tight. I'll get you your food real soon, you insatiable gourmet. I did it earlier because I didn't put a thumbnail earlier on the live stream because I did it downstairs. Let me change it really quick. Boom, 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 boom. Excuse me. God, Rinne's card is actually really good though. I was tempted to max this card out, but I just maxed out Chiaki in June, and that was painful. Edit. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's saved. Okay. Oh, why is this partially blocked? Oops, I need to. hurts. Okay. Munch munch.
This is pure bliss. The West Coast is famous for its chili dogs. I'm gonna eat a ton. It's really satisfying to watch Nikki eat. Anyway, so this is America's West Coast, huh? Last time I came here for IFF. Oh, for some reason I thought. Oh no. Okay, I thought he said he came to the West Coast, but I thought he went to New York. But that's okay. That's what he's saying. So anyway, this is America's West Coast, huh? Last time I came here for IFF, I went to the East Coast, and it's fascinating how the atmosphere is completely different. From east to west, we're talking about thousands of kilometers. It's way beyond the scale of any trip from Japan. It's a journey that would make more than a full day, so we should be grateful that we made it here and enjoying lunch in just about an hour. Yeah, and the reward for clearing the mission itself is a GPS. That should make getting around easier. But the real issue is dice. The first order was easy enough that we just toughed it out, but who knows what the next one will be. I'll roll next. You guys better start praying for some good luck. Here we go. Click. Take a photo of the Polaroid camera? Do those things even exist in this day and age? Or maybe we have one in the trunk? I don't recall seeing one. We checked the trunk earlier when we stopped at the store, but nothing in there looked like a Polaroid camera. What? What's a kilometer? Same here. But honestly, I was more focused on finding food, so I wasn't really paying attention to anything else. So next order can be interpreted as find someone with a Polaroid camera to take a picture for us. Fortunately, Human knows a little English. We can try asking around this town. This is not like a town, this is a city. It actually looks like freaking like Beverly Hills or something. I'm confident in my body language too. I'll try to communicate gestures to see if I can find someone. Sounds good. Sounds good, thanks. But is this really enough for number 8? The task has been easy so far. This isn't like anything we've faced in Minotaur Maze. Where is that old number 8 which consistently pushed ethical boundaries? No idea. There aren't many wild bulls chasing us around. Just being overseas doesn't make it feel that special. But people might think, wow, that infamous show which lost contests before the challenges were so extreme has mellowed out this much in his revival? It is actually perfect for Himenu though. It is like they're handling Crazy Bee an opportunity to perform live on a silver platter. Although we can't completely rule out that some of the challenges will remind us of the old number 8, for now, it's a breeze. Yep, it feels like all the hardships we've been through so far are finally paying off. Excuse me, can I get another serving of the chili dog to go? Another order please? Thumbs up. That's a burger! I want a chili dog! Yeah, you said you were confident of your body language. Well, I guess pointing that out is unnecessary. Let's go talk to some of the locals around here. Maybe some kind of people help us odd travelers? Let's grab one of the camcorders from the car and film while we're at it. Just a photo though. The order is so simple that's almost unsettling. Is Himeno overthinking it? Nah, it's fine. We've been through so much ridiculous stuff before that our sense of normalcy is skewed. It's hard to believe that an industry that thrived on torturing participants for ratings would leave a handful of idols to run the show. And if there's not enough action to create good footage, it'll be bad news for Crazy Bee too. The momentum's on our side, everything seems to go well, but once momentum fades, nothing works out no matter what we do. It sounds like superstition, but that's how things often have. Oh my god! And that's often how things go. It produces and staff members' enthusiasm for presenting our talents in the best light. It can lead to what looks like a loss of momentum. It's very common in the entertainment industry. Could number 8 be one of those shows? Human will hate to think that, but following whatever the production dictates brings its own risks. If there's truly no decent footage, Ami can probably figure out something like he always does. However, Human needs to keep an eye out too. At the end of the day, when things get tough, you can only rely on yourself.
Sorry. 30 minutes later.
Thank you, sir. We didn't come here to deliver chili dogs, but thanks for taking a picture of us.
Oh god, sorry. We don't train chili dogs, but hey, mission accomplished. Oh, the tablet says reward obtained. What do we get? What do we get? $300 in credits? Guess that covers Nikki's food expenses. Nikki, you should be grateful. Looks like the show's making sure we don't starve to death. You don't starve to death. Why you sound so passive aggressive? I'm just telling you the truth. How many chili dogs do you think you ate earlier? Our budget's looking pretty thin, you know. I can't argue with that. It'd be wise to save for emergencies. Who knows what our expenses might come up later. Himu agrees with Okawa. Traveling to an unfamiliar place means we need to always have some cushion. By the way, we have no time to relax. Let's accept the next order and obtain the clue to the goal as soon as possible. Oh, did I skip something? Who should roll the dice this time? Shina and Amagi already rolled, so it should be Himuru or Okawa. Alright, I'll do it. The next order is review local specialties. What's a normal order? I was hoping for something more exciting. But what a normal order? The terrifying number 8 Himuru described really feels tame now, huh? Himuru? Nothing. Himuru's just taken aback by how mundane the task has been. It's kind of disorienting, or maybe it's just because we keep comparing this to Minotaur Maze. The chaotic parachute jump at the beginning was toned down like Crazy P got put on a leash. Don't you think so too, Amagi? Me? No, I don't really feel that way. Ah, I see. Do you mean that Crazy Bee is supposed to be a more rebellious unit? Following orders so obediently doesn't feel like the Crazy Bee I know. You're so brave to say that, Manu. You really understand Crazy Bee the most. Himunu does not. Anyway, perhaps Himunu is just overthinking it. If the one who usually criticizes everything has nothing to say, then Himunu will leave it at that. Let's just follow the orders and pick up some local specialties. How about we ask around and see what the locals recommend? Sounds good! Should we ask the man who took our picture earlier? He was drinking in the middle of the day though, so who knows if it was a coherent answer. He seemed really cheerful. Asking won't help. I just hope he doesn't suggest alcohol. Surely he won't do that to minors. Oh, hang on a sec. I'll handle things here. You guys go ahead. What's wrong, Rinne? Don't tell me you're ditching an interview because you don't want to do it. I won't forgive you if you're just going to slack off. Come on, we've been together for years. You should know me better than that. I just need to go to the bathroom. So next order, review local specialties is all yours. See ya. Wait, Rinne! Just go up on your own? Jeez, Rinne's just such a handful. He's obviously lying about going to the bathroom. He wants to slack off. Well, who knows? Amagi has been raised as demonic since childhood, so his sense of responsibility for that upgrading has been showing during this number 8 project. You're right. Ever since MDM, or rather way before that, the show is supposed to be flashy, over-the-top revival, but the content is turned over pretty ordinary, so Rinne probably has something planned. Huh? Really? I mean, number 8 does feel ordinary, but I think Rinne will find a way to make it fun and interesting. But I'm betting it's just making excuses to slack off. I put $10 on that. You're right, Nikki. I'll take that $10 then. Huh? There he is. Hey, what's with the unbelievable look on your face? Are you pale because I caught you slacking off and doing nothing and not doing the order? Or maybe you felt lonely about me, so you waited for me to come out of the bathroom. No, you were just worried that something might happen to you, Amagi. Hearing you concerned doesn't make me happy at all. Let's go work. Let's go work. You're the last person I want to hear that from, Rinne. Come on, stop chit-chatting, let's get moving. Clock's ticking. Hurry up and finish the next order, then we can enjoy the cross-country adventure in America. And he was very with skydiving together. An hour later.
Yes.
Himunu, I finally finished setting up all the local specialties. I'll start the food review, and you can start rolling the camera. Himunu's is already filming. Don't worry about it, just keep going. Huh? Since when? Were you filming the whole time while I was excitedly setting everything up? Yes, Himunu recorded the entire process if you carefully arrange the display, Shina. Since we don't have a proper filming crew, we have to keep reporting to make the program work. For the sake of the content, Shina's hard work has to be utilized. Well, you should have told me earlier. I wanted to build everything with a grand flourish.
Cool. Don't worry. You probably fix that in editing later. Still, you went all the way with the presentation even though it's just a food review. It looks almost too good to eat. No. The presentation is actually part of the experience. I'd be upset if we didn't enjoy it properly. And I feel bad if the setup didn't do justice to the town's specialty and make them look unappetizing. That's why I gave it my all. Well, everything's going smoothly so far. Now we just need to dig in and finish the last step. Nikki eats delicious food, and we capture on camera. That'll will make it look like a proper promotional video. We can finish the order with no problem. You know your stuff, Mr. Director. Such clear and precise instructions. But honestly, I wish you'd help a bit when we were shopping for your specialties. You don't work, you don't eat, right, Nikki? We spent all of our precious travel budget on this, so pulling your weight is exactly what you should be doing. Man, you're unreasonable as ever, Rinne. Whatever. As long as I get to eat, that's all the happiness I need. I'm digging in! Munch. Meme, are you filming this properly? You got no retakes, so make sure you get it right. Of course, the human understands that. You don't need to worry, everything's perfectly framed. Kawaku, can you light up Nikki's face a bit more? The sun's setting, so it's getting a bit dark. Lighting up Nikki's face, like this? Honestly, I never thought we'd end up using a piece of white cloth as a makeshift reflector. Do you really think the footage will turn out usable? This is the time to trust the genius visions of Rinne Amagi. Munch. Thanks for the meal! Alrighty, I think we got what we needed. Let's complete the order. Let's check the tablet. Yep, it's cleared. We're not sure who's watching us from the other side, but it's reassuring to know someone's been paying close attention. Yep, and it looks like the reward's more money. It's enough to even not only reimburse what we spent on the specialties, but even cover a nice dinner. Don't just focus on Fushina. Look, we haven't rolled the dice yet, and there's already a notification for our next order. What's this? It's the Ash clipping? Oh my god. It's the Ash glitching? There's no way to tell what this is. The tablet has an emergency contact function. Maybe we should try reaching out to the staff. However, the project manager of number 8 still hasn't shown up, so it's questionable whether they'll respond. That said, this is a job introduced by Pruiser, so they probably wouldn't treat Isles poorly. Wait, guys, look over there. What are you looking at? I don't see anything. Remember, when we stopped for lunch, we parked the car in front of the restaurant, right? And we haven't moved it since then, have we? Yeah? Huh? This is weird. I don't see the car. Rinne, if my gut's right, that's exactly what I think it means. So this is how things go. They first let us handle mundane or lower our guard. Then he'll hit us with a big surprise bombshell. A pretty clever setup, actually. Yeah, looks like our trusty Iron Horse, that car that we can take anywhere, hasn't taken it away from us. That means number 8 is truly starting now. I get it completely. Uh-oh, they're stranded in what seems like Hollywood, and they call Hollywood a town. Misfortune tends to come in bunches. It's getting darker. Amagi, what do we do next? Since we just finished an order, we have some extra funds to spare. It wouldn't be a bad idea to find a nearby inn to stay in. No, that's not happening. That's a quick response. And only think about it. We can't waste our precious time after all. Oh. If the show had taken our car taken away, there must be a way to get back. That makes sense. It does lead to the conclusion that we carefully consider the production's intentions. You got a point. Although it's a cryptic order, it shows that there's some kind of clue for us to follow. Shall we get moving then? Shina, Okawa, do either of you disagree? I just ate for a food review, so I'm totally full and ready. Also, it'd be a way to be stuck here when there's so much overseas cuisine to try. You're always thinking about Fushina. I'm good too, Himanu. To be honest, I thought this would be as ridiculous as Minotaur Maze, but compared to that, this feels like heaven. Thank you. If you think this is easier than Minotaur Maze, that's very reassuring. I mean, we were forced to fight a bull, had to endure all sorts of punishment games. This time though, other than the traveling fatigue, it's not stressful at all. Indeed. It's terrifying how once you get used to things, back then, this kind of treatment would have been unbearable to Crazy Bee, but now we've seen this chaotic role as worthwhile. Honestly, Himu feels a bit relieved about this current situation. Relieved? He must have already understood without me saying it, Amagi. Even though this vocation shoot led by idols, number 8 has no script or plans, the footage would barely be watchable. At this rate, people might start believing that the chaotic style of Crazy Bee is nothing but a manufactured media construct. Crazy Bee strives on disruptive expectations and conventions after all. Yeah, I get it. Actually, you're the one most confused by all this, right, Rinne? Oops. You've been unusually well behaved ever since we arrived overseas. That's not true. Your government has never been right about anything but food. Well, maybe not entirely. Just like Nikki said, I guess I've been feeling a bit off myself. Sorry, it seems like I'm tired from being in an unfamiliar country. I knew it. I thought something was off. Like when you took off to the bathroom break earlier today. If you're yourself, Rinne, you would totally ignore a script and orders and just take the car for a spin since it's available or something like that, right? Yeah, normally since there's no script, I just do whatever I want. But maybe the local ward doesn't agree with me. I just feel out of sorts. So please, I'm feeling awful. Go buy me some dinner. You might be full from the food review, but we haven't eaten since lunch. As a chef here, it's your job to cook us a meal, right? Ugh, you're lying again, Rinne. You let me feel sorry for you so I can run errands for you, right? Such a cry wolf. If you keep lying, no one's gonna believe you anymore. Caught me. I always had you doing my bidding. Alright, you two, enough chatting. We should head out and buy dinner. Once you've eaten, we need to get moving right away, or getting the car back might become impossible. Oops, you're right. This area is pretty developed, so a right-hand drive vehicle should stand out. Let's go around and see if anyone's seen a black Japanese car. So, we have to rely on legwork. Got it. Time to get serious. Like Himu said, it'd be a disgrace for Crazy Bee reputation if we get stranded in an unfamiliar place until our time limit runs out, right? Well, it's not like we have much of a reputation to lose, but I don't want to end up announcing our spam ever again. The thought of giving up idle work and tasty food is giving me chills. I don't want to be struggling to survive on an empty stomach. Yep, we owe at least some gratitude to clients that keep giving us work. We got 16 more hours until time's up. Let's drive into the second half. An hour later. No good. I couldn't find it. Imadu, what about you? Hey Sachi, how you doing? Unfortunately, nothing on Himu's end either. There's just not enough information to go on. However, some of the details we gathered during questioning are useful. For example, most cars leaving this town tend to head to town up north. A town up north? Considering how the roads here are mainly connecting towns, if the car is nearby, it's a good chance it went out that way. Is there any hint on the tablet? I wish they'd at least tell us our next destination. Given how things have been, I wouldn't count on them being that generous. Nope, nothing. I expected there's nothing special on here. Oh well, guess we have no choice but to do this. Do this? What are you planning? Isn't it obvious? There's nothing else for us to do in this town. We only got one option left. We hitchhike to the next town. Hitchhike? What? You got a problem with that? No, I've hitchhiked before when we were searching for ingredients overseas, but I'm not against the idea itself. But where are we going to find someone willing to pick up 4 random men? That's definitely over capacity. Hey, Nikki, are you scared? Oh. Look, as idols, we need to know how to draw attention, even in situations like this. So proper idols know how to grab the eye of any driver passing by, you know. That logic is ridiculous. You just want me to do the actual hitchhike? Oh my god. You just want me to do the actual hitchhiking. Your ulterior motive is painfully obvious. But Nikki, given the situation, we gotta do something. I mean, sure we can walk to the next town, but are you really okay with wasting all those calories, Nikki? And don't forget, the more time you waste, the closer we get to the time limit. Our car is missing, so relying on the kindness of strangers is pretty much the only viable option. I get that we don't have much choice, but Rinne's plans are always suspicious. Also, you two are way too quick to go along with this. You're really adaptable. Your real adaptability is off the chart. So, what's the call? Are we doing this or not? Fine, I'll do it. All for the sake of good food. Woohoo! Wait a minute. Why are you making me strike a sexy pose? I can't be you're actually going through with all of it after that complaining. Well, hey, it's working. Look, a car's slowing down. Check us out. Jeez, this really isn't my style. Hima has a sexy role. He should be doing this. And who decided that? Please, Master Sexy? Oh my god. Hima would appreciate being called by such an embarrassing name. Besides, you're too easily manipulated by Amagi's nonsense, Shina. For hitchhiking, there's no need for a ridiculous pose. Simply raise your hand high will clearly convey your intent, like this. Ooh! A car stopped instantly. It's a long distance truck that can fit all of us. Talk about perfect timing. What a blessing. See, that's the natural product of clever non-verbal communication. If you can understand this method, you won't be easily tricked by Amagi again. I don't fully get it, but you're incredible, Himenu. I'd expect it from the sexy role. Whoa, Himenu looks really annoyed now. Well, let's just call this a win and get going since we got our ride. Good job, Menu. This is the time to be sitting around and sulk. You'll get left behind if you don't get in the truck. Seriously, what exactly do you see Himenu as? Well, let's save the complaints for later and focus on moving forward. Now we still don't know how to clear this. Question mark mission. But we have no choice but to keep going. Yeah, now that the driver is willing to let us sit in the trunk bed, we can take a break while we reach the next town. They do say every journey needs good company and a bit of kindness. What a blessing. Oh well, looks like I'm used to dealing with overseas trouble too. It's dangerous to be hitchhiking in America. Midnight inside the bed of a long-distance truck. With no lights coming in, it's hard to tell what's going on around us. Nikki, you look tired. Why don't you take a nap? You're really bad conserving energy. If you don't rest, you wear yourself out. Oh no, I'm fine. I can't be the only one sleeping when everyone else is awake. By the way, we've been on the move non-stop. Buses, helicopter, planes, cars, and now a truck. So how many kilometers have we crossed in the past 2 days? Is Amagi asleep? Maybe? It's hard to tell since it's pitch black, but he's unusually quiet. Sorry, I'm trying to cook the ball. Maybe it's hard to tell since... Oh, it's like that. Hey, Rinne! Are you awake over there? I am. Just saving my energy. We got a long way to go after all. Not much point in filming anyway in the darkness. Like Amagi said, but the camera's practically useless right now. It's a perfect time to take a break. The driver said it's about a 3-hour drive to the next town, so we got time to rest. Hitchhiking helped a lot. Even though our car's gone, if we're lucky, we might just hitch our way to the goal too. Indeed, but we still don't know exactly what's needed to clear the mysterious order. That being said, if the conditions are too unreasonable, it wouldn't make for a good show. So if everything proceeds as expected, the order should be cleared once we reach the next town. You're always good at reading between the lines, Himenu. Well, usually Amagi will be the first to think about these things. But since he's resting up for what's ahead, there's no need to rely on him for predictions right now. This is still well within the default range after all. You're starting to creep me out of all these strange considerations, you know? The truck's stopping. Maybe the empty road at night helped us get to the town faster than I thought. Oh, the driver opened the truck bed door. Let's get out. Wow! The ocean, guys! Look! It's the ocean! The moonlight makes the water look so calm and peaceful. Even at night, it doesn't feel scary to get close. What's with all the shouting? Didn't your teacher tell you not to be noisy at night? Hey, that's discrimination, Rinne. You know I didn't go to high school. Neither did I. So don't be careful with your Don't be careless of your comments. Rather than apology letter, reflect on your mistake. Everyone, let's not turn this into a wrestling match. Being an idol does not require a high school diploma anyway.
それよりも
Still, we haven't reached the town yet, so why did the driver drop us off here? A break during the drive? No, he got back in the truck after opening the door for us. This feels confusing. It is odd. If there's a reason why we were dropped off in the middle of nowhere, could it be that he wanted to leave us stranded here?
Yeah.
Wait, if that's the case then... Damn, the truck's driving off without us! This isn't our stunt by the number 8 production team? Letting us relax only to suddenly ditch us? Playing the same trick twice isn't exactly clever though.
まあまあ
Hey, you two. No need to fret. You say that, but the problem is not going to just disappear. No, that's not what I meant. Look over there. That's the ES company car we were driving earlier, yeah? I mean, who leave a band on the side of the road like this? Could that truck driver be part of the show too?
そうそう
That's right. He didn't just leave us stranded here. He drove us back to the car and finished his job. Indeed. The driver brought us here, where we noticed the car, and then went on his way. Looks like he's an ally planted by a production team. An ally? If that's the case, couldn't he just been a bit kinder?
Yeah.
He was kind enough. After all, he led us right to our car. Ah, look, the mysterious order of the tablet is marked as cleared. We can even see the mission details now. Apparently the order was hitchhike and retrieve the stolen car.
つまり
That clearly means we have accomplished the task. The reward is gasoline. This ES company car now has a full tank of
え
gas.
っと
Does that mean the car thief filled it up for us? Anyway, he was right. From here on, we can finally go by car. I'll leave the driving to you, Rinne.
あ
I like to say that, leave it to me, but... we've been stuck in that cramped, pitch-dark truck bed for a long time. Don't you think it's worth taking a moment to enjoy the fresh night air? Look at that. The oceans along the west coast is crazy to think that our homeland is just beyond this water. Wow, coming from the guy who just told me not to shout, aren't you totally sucked in the joy of traveling overseas too, Rinne? Oh well, we got a chance to relax after all. Let's take a short break and then get back to rolling the dice with our newfound energy.
だな
Yeah, it'll probably get cold soon. We'll step back to the car when that happens. Until then, let's just unwind here a bit and enjoy the waves. Rinne enjoying a moment.
よしついに始動した新番組メガストリーム番組放送中ナイスから突然特別放送のお題が発表されるアイドルの諸君君たちにはキュートなウサギちゃんになってもらうのだよ
Cute, Usagi-chan.
バニーだらけのアイドル大運動会開幕ブライトミーアップ
She with the bunny ears. Alrighty, we caught our breath, so let's get to our next order. Since everyone's already had a turn rolling dice, who's up next? Should I do the honors?
そうっすね
The result won't change no matter who rolls it, so why not? Or we could let someone lucky give it a shot, by none of us is particularly best. If there is someone crazy bee, if there is someone crazy bee, what? If there is someone in Crazy Bee we're lucky, what? If there was someone in Crazy Bee with luck, we wouldn't have been caught up in last year's restructuring mess.
まあ
Well, yeah, calling that lucky feels a bit of a stretch.
おうよ
Then this aside, leave it to me.
さあ
Here we go, and the result is go back the way it came and find the goal. This feels like Sisyphus rolling the boulder. Is it fun to watch us backtrack? Who knows? Maybe there were hints about the goal hidden in plain sight we visited. TV shows love pulling that kind of stuff.
まあ
Anyway, now we know dice was rigged from the start. There's no way we rolled something like this at the very beginning, right?
やれやれ
We've been playing right into the production team's hands all along. Kimu had thought that number 8 was a weird project. Looks like they're using Crazy Bee as guinea pigs for some kind of behavioral experiment. A tear-jerking finale of a live performance of a new song as a grand prize. That's probably what they expected. They want the audience to watch poor, struggling Crazy Bees stumble and scramble. Do we really seem like the type for that? That's more suited for adorable little kids like rabbits. Pretty harsh of you to say that about a job you brought in Amagi. The stat's real intention must have been to let audience enjoy watching the cocky Crazy Bee struggle and suffer. Unfortunately for them, we're too used to traveling abroad. Their plan totally flopped. Then what's the plan? We still have about 10 hours left. There's not much time to waste. Then I'll drive through the night. You guys can sleep in the car. We got a new song to perform at the goal after all. If everyone's dead tired, the holiday show will be ruined. Thanks, Rinne. We'll take you up on that. If we head back now, as long as the goal isn't in some completely absurd location, we should have more than enough time. Let's return to the last town and search for clues. Since Amagi will be driving, the rest of us should take on the task of finding the goal. If we split up, we can definitely solve this puzzle. So Rinne's driving while we look for clues? That's kinda strange. We used to be all over the place, but now we're working like a real team. Even Rinne seems less unreasonable towards me today. Could it be that he finally learned some teamwork skills? Oh, that's one comment too many there, Nikki-kun. Guess I'll have to shut that mouth of yours myself. Stop it! It's embarrassing if I in public, especially when we're abroad. Okawa, let's go rest in the car. You're right. No point meddling in a lover's quarrel. Hey, don't leave us behind. Jeez, have some patience, you two. I'm starting the car, no need to rush. Alright, fellow passengers, sorry for the delay. We're off to Hell's Avenue, an unfamiliar place in America. Hop in, Nikki. You're the only one not in the car yet. If you don't hurry, we'll leave without you. Huh? That's not fair. Why am I the one getting picked on? You Crazy Bee has been getting along better. You're still lost teasing me for fun. I'm gonna crack. Ugh. Nita knows your occasions approaching rapidly. Keep my names out your mouth. And the murder ones against Kalu. A few hours later, 8 hours until the time limit. How far we come on the road? No idea. The time zone differences, being stuck in the truck bed. My sense of time is all messed up. Especially they even told me how far we travel. According to the clock, I've been driving non-stop for about 3 hours. I haven't seen any town. These guys agreed to join me on this overseas shoot, and I really wanted to make it fun for them, but things aren't going as expected. Sorry about that. And I might be hitting my limits soon. Well, I'll take a quick break. I'm lying down and groaning. Looks like I'm turning into an old man. I'm still so young, huh? Damn, I've been feeling off all day. This isn't like me. Aren't I supposed to be Rinne Amagi, the troublemaker? Does this foreign land not agree with me that much? I've been avoiding it, changing the topic to keep them from noticing, but looks like that's coming to an end too. Sorry, but the rest is up to you. The start is so pretty, but they're blinding when I'm still this groggy. Amagi, wake up, Amagi. It's no use. He's not responding at all, no matter how much Himuna calls him. Rinne, we'll be stuck here if we pass on a place like this. This is between towns, you know. We're honestly not gonna make it in time if we stop here. Nope, not working. This is troublesome. We've been relying on Rinne to drive. If he doesn't wake up, all of us will end up doing a punishment game. Worst case, if the staff from number 8 shows up late, we're all done for. Wah! I don't want to starve to death. That's the last kind of torture I want to face. Prepare for the worst case scenario and acting according to the basic rule of crisis management. In that sense, Okawa isn't wrong. However, we still have a tablet that can connect us to the production team. One option would be to use emergency contact and have them dispatch a driver. Phew, that's a relief. But what should we actually do? Rinne can't drive now, so we have to figure something else out. Should we hitchhike like last time? If sexy Himuna handles it, I'm sure it'll work. A bit much to put all the pressure on this sexy road, don't you think? Not to mention, there's barely any traffic on the road today or night. It'd be nice if a long distance truck passed by like last night, but so far, the only vehicle we've seen was that one. If we count hitchhiking, and the time limit catches up to us, it'd be embarrassing. I can't even have the highlight of desperately trying to reach the goal. Then should we wake up Rinne by force after all? It'd be a bit tough, and there's no guarantee that he can drive properly even if he wakes up. Normally, I'd say Rinne can handle a little tough treatment since he's pretty tough, but judging by how he looked earlier, I feel like we should let him sleep if possible. Indeed, waking him up wouldn't help if he's not in top shape. However, unless we come up with an alternative, the situation will only get worse. We need to figure something out. We only got a tablet, some US dollars, and the car itself. None of us believe Amagi can drive. None of us besides Amagi can drive, but he's unconscious from the unfamiliar of being on overseas shoot. Looks like we're completely stuck. Himeno, how's it looking? Got any ideas? Nikki, don't rush him. Himeno's thinking it over right now. That's alright. Actually, there is one idea. Oh? You're amazing, Himeno! So what's the plan? What's this great idea you came up with? It's nothing great, to be honest. It's simply a matter of making the best use of the limited options available to us. First, we'll use the emergency contact function to tell the staff of number 8 that we can continue filming. The production team has been silent for so far, so Himeno doubts they'll suddenly decide to help us. But Himeno thinks it's better that way. Shina, Okawa, would you help? I don't get it, but of course I'll help. Yeah, worker bees like us do best with a clear leader after all. And we'll leave that role to you this time, Himeno. Thank you. Himeno was hoping you both say that. And we should also thank Amagi, as he's been working tirelessly day and night for the sake of Crazy V. Leave the rest to us. We'll definitely put together a scenario that will astonish the staff of number 8. What are they gonna do? The jet lag is real. Hello, is this the staff of number 8? Actually, we're now facing a situation where the film is no longer possible. So we have to use the emergency communication feature. Himeno, now's not the time to explain! Ambulance! We need an ambulance now! This is serious. Rinne is already at its limit. Please come to us quickly. Apologies, but given the situation, could you please dispatch a staff member as soon as possible? Yes, thank you. Time is of the essence. Himeno, is this okay? Sorry, stranded. What just happened? So they're on this variety show, and then they're pretty much doing task, and their task right now is to go back to their starting location. So they have to drive a car, but Amagi is the only one that can, or Rinne is the only one that can drive the car, and they can't drive a car. But Rinne is pretty much feeling out of it because of like being in a different environment. So he's pretty much sleeping, and they can't do anything about it. So they're trying to resolve this issue by contacting emergency staff, and we're figuring out what they're trying to do. Himeno, it's okay. I think the staff seemed generally worried after hearing what we said. No need for anything harsh, okay? Rest assured, no matter how neglected we've been, we don't want to make ourselves look like the villains here. Alright, the rest is yours, Okawa. Got it. Don't worry. I'll handle it without causing any trouble. Phew, you're here, thank goodness. Yes, Amagi suddenly became unresponsive. Please call for an ambulance. Our tablet seems to have communication restrictions, so we were hoping you can make a call for us. Now, Koaku! Thank you. We'll be borrowing that for a moment. Ko. Finally, a smartphone without restrictions. Here, Himeno. This is what you need. Take it. Much appreciated. Himeno will contact the necessary people, so hold on a moment. Oh, sir? Sorry for lying to you. You probably didn't mean any harm, but it felt like the show abandoned us entirely, so we had to get a bit forceful. What exactly is going on, you ask? Oh yeah, you must be completely confused. Honestly, it took me 3 rounds of Himeno explaining before I understood it myself. Is Rinne okay? He's just like really out of it because of like being in a different region. Like how you, like maybe it's like jet lag or something, or like just like climate. This morning when Rinne wouldn't wake up, we started looking for substitute drivers. You see, he would just finish his call. We'll take over explanation. All right, where to begin? First, let's unravel what kind of show number 8 is. Originally, this was supposed to be a revival of an old travel show by the same name. However, for this version, rather than comedians taking the absurd challenges, those are left to the idols. This is just Himo's suspicions, but there was a similar project last year, right? Did someone notice the success of that project and try to replicate it? Judging by her reaction, Hime must be on the right track. High and Low, the show where Yosaki's second years got caught during their second trip, school trip. That's what inspired number 8, right? Oh. Wait, High and Low was a show? I didn't read it. Actually, I didn't read it. I've only heard about it, but that project involved traveling across Australia. Indeed. We thought that program was an extension of Minotaur Maze, but that assumption was wrong from the start. In fact, High and Low was designed to bring down Pruiser, but ended up being a huge success thanks to the incredible decisions made on site. Wow, people are doing that just to bring down us? That is evil. Naturally, producers looking to capitalize on other successes quickly came up with similar projects. They must think people want to watch idols struggle through unpredictable hardships overseas with no explanation. Honestly, how utterly inconsiderate. Why would this producer who experienced High and Low put us through something similar? Well, she probably got buttered up. Or maybe, producer thought we could handle unexpected challenges, given our experience with Minotaur Maze. Moreover, number 8 had a solid track record. It's a revival of a popular show of overseas filming opportunity, so it seemed like a good challenge for a crazy bee. Amagi must have been drawn to it for the same reason. But that only worked if the show was an entertaining variety show like the old number 8s. The current script, however, isn't enjoyable for us at all. That is why, as bad as Himu feels for you, we went ahead and rewrote the script a bit. From this angle and this position, the staff monitoring us remotely will notice our movements. Essentially, we're hijacking this show. A sneak attack, don't you think? You must understand the struggle now. And now, here is another reason we called you. According to number 8's rules, borrowing tools isn't prohibited, right? Neither is receiving help from others. That's why we borrowed your phone to get some help. Oh, Himo hears a car approaching. It should be here as soon as expected. Seems this place wasn't far from town as we initially imagined. They call it a tow truck? Perhaps Amagi's efforts have paid off here. It's here! The tow truck's here! Yep, they're getting towed. This will get us back to town. This will get us back to town, even to the starting point of ease. Yeah, all those unreasonable demands can be solved easily now. The last order is go back the way you came and find the goal, right? This way we can make it to the very end. Yes, even with the time we've lost, we still have 6 hours left. That's enough to locate the goal. Amagi, take your time to rest. And when you wake up, your worker bees will have finished even your share of work. Oh. Crazy bee being a team. After a while, 3 hours left. Looks like number 8 is heading into its finale. While Rinne is resting in the car, we need to hurry and find the goal. The problem is, where's the hint that points to the goal? It'd be nice if we had a clear clue. Sorry to keep you waiting, guys! Oh, that voice. Rinne, you're finally awake! How are you feeling? Oh yeah, I got some good sleep, so I'm in perfect condition now. That's good to hear. But still, I didn't expect you to be bedridden for so long, Rinne. Guess the water overseas didn't grieve you? Probably. The water, even the airs are different here. I guess I was just exhausted without even realizing it. Still, I never thought I'd have a weakness like this. I never envied Nikki's tough stomach as much as I do now. Your hometown's all natural, right? Nature, right? You kind of grown up in a greenhouse. You're not the last person I want to hear that from. There's no one purer than you, Nikki, at least when it comes to cooking. Well, thanks to your cooking, I managed to adjust to city life, but here, overseas, all the hunger and lack of sleep, I could last for this first time in a while. Also, did someone just use magic? I somehow arrived at the destination before I knew it. You guys didn't drive without license or anything, right? Even I can't cover if you break the law. Don't worry, we managed to handle it. We borrowed the phone from a staff member and used all the money we had to call a tow truck. Now you can understand what has happened. That aside, we're still stuck in a situation where we need to find the goal. There are no clues here. Even the tablet doesn't show any new information. Go back the way you came and find the goal. The instruction is simple, but we can't complete it without any clues. If there are more hints, we could at least start looking one by one.
Oh, you guys seriously don't get it? There was the most obvious hint during our trip. Rinne, from the way you're talking about, you know where the goal is? Of course. Don't underestimate the genius, Rinne Amagi. There's no trick the staff of Nightmare 8 could think of that I can't see through. During our trip here, could it be? The banner at the place where we parachuted down? It said come here in big letters, right? So it wasn't a marker for the drop zone, but actually a direct clue showing the goal's location?
Oh.
Exactly. Nice one, Minu. I also happened to be a bit mean-spirited, so when I saw it go back the way it came, around the tablet, I got it right away. The starting point is also a final destination. It's an appealing setup for a variety show, right? Right. Considering all the crazy tasks so far. Okay, I don't know why I said failed to connect the server. That's the only explanation that makes sense. They gave us a hint while we were confused, so we keep struggling until the very end. Plus, if they gave us the hints right at the beginning, they wouldn't be the villains. They could just blame us for missing it. If it didn't reach the goal, they can make us look for fools too. That'd make for a pretty entertaining show, huh? The troublemakers of the idol world missed the starting point hit and went around the west coast or something like that. But I'm not planning to play along with their game. These days, everyone can voice their opinion on social media. It's an area where some people look for bad guys to blame just to make themselves feel better. No one cares about others' criticisms. They just want to support the winning side, getting up on others and push out the outsiders. And once the villain's gone, they'll just find another one to blame. Twitter. Twitter. Who's the real evil here? Because we should stand to say no to those dumb opinions. We'll finish number 8 and sing about love, peace, and joy. That's what Crazy Bee is all about. You sure have a sharp tongue. Sharp enough that even the staff listening behind the camera will probably agree. If you're fully recovered after a good rest, all that's left is to head to the goal. We'll leave the driving to you again. Is that okay, Amagi? Of course. Right now, I know word impossible is not my vocabulary. If they're asking us to come here, then we'll go there as they wish. Not the Twitter on stories. Hey, who said Twitter on stories? I just said Twitter. Oh god, he's singing Crazy Roulette, Mawasin Roulette. You're in quite a good mood, Amagi. Himura is relieved to see you feeling better. Yeah, it's all thanks to you guys. I really didn't have the energy to enjoy the view when I was feeling sick, but being overseas is actually awesome. Driving on the west coast like this, does it feel like we're in a road movie? It's like we're searching for ourselves out here, though I guess a little late for me. Now that I'm very used to city life, it suits my little brother more. In any case, I'm glad the four of us come here together. You're being surprisingly honest, Rinne. Is this overseas trip getting to you? Well, I'm having fun too, being here with all four of us. My parents took me overseas. It was usually to jungles or uncharted lands. I didn't really have the chance to enjoy the scenery. I'm the same. When I went to New York for IFF, there wasn't any time for sightseeing because of all the work and chaos. Himuru, overseas scenery is rare for you too, right? Yes, Himuru has never been overseas before, so it's a refreshing experience. More importantly, it's with such great company. Nah, an unexpected perk of this overseas shoot. If we weren't made to wander around, we wouldn't have seen these views. That reminds me, if Rinne's singing Crazy Roulette, and I'll go with Honeycomb Summer. It's a rare overseas trip, so we gotta enjoy it to the fullest. Let's all sing a big summer song together. The weather here in America feels more like winter though. Maybe the song from SS would fit better, don't you think? That sounds great! Let's do that next! If you went to karaoke Ashina, you'd probably hog the mic the whole time. And what about you, Manu? We're on a trip with all four of us. Acting all composed and quiet would be a waste, don't you think?
Honestly, Hime prefers to avoid behaving in such a way that it's not Hime's style. But maybe it's not so bad to let loose every now and then. Let's make it for lost time and enjoy ourselves, shall we? While Himadu is singing too. He's having fun! Himadu is actually having fun for once. Oh. Oh, okay. Another hour later, 2 hours remaining until the time limit.
Yes.
Alright, we're here. Cutting it close might be more exciting, but there's no need to play into my expectations, right? I guess a bit of breathing room.
お疲れ様です
Thanks for driving, Amagi. Looking around seems like the starting point, doesn't it?
あ
Yeah, I think so. I remember the distinct rocking trees. This should be the place. You got a sharp memory. That countryside upbringing of yours is coming in handy, Rinne. Did we land off the road here? There it is! The come here banner at the starting point.
えっと
According to Rinne, the clue to the goal should be around here, right?
そうだな
Yeah, since the banner is stalked to the ground, doesn't it seem like there's something hidden behind it? Shall we pull up the stakes and check? The wind is strong, but let's carry each of the corners to keep the banner from flying away. The stakes should come off if we pull hard enough.
よし
Alright, ready? Let's do it. 1, 2... What's this? A key? Even with a key, it's not the goal unless we find the door it belongs to.
天城
Amagi, the tab is reacting. It seems that the order go back to where he came from and find the goal is complete now that we found the key. The final order is reach the goal venue. What? There's still another task? We can't let our guard down until the very end. Good thing we got some time left.
で
So, where's this venue then?
Oh.
About that. It seems to be a film studio somewhere in town we passed earlier. The tablet showed photos of the studio's interior, but since it's just inside, we can't tell where exactly it is. Even if we drive back now, we only have an hour left. There's not much time for searching. I've seen this place before. Really, Shino? Yeah, what a coincidence. Yesterday when I was doing the food review for the local specialties, asking around about that I asked around near a studio. It looked lively, so I happened to peek in through the window. Now that's our gossip victory. Great work. Let's get moving right away then. We've come this far. We got win or it won't be worth it. We'll bring back a new song and deliver a triumphant success to everyone back at home. Himado can have fun. 1 hour later, less than an hour remaining until the time limit. The key? Yeah! It's the right one for the studio. For this studio. Excuse us! So, I think this is the film studio in question. It looks the same as the picture we saw before, right? I mean, it literally says Crazy Bee on there. Whoa! Party poppers! Oh, the staff is here, huh? So this means number 8 is officially completed, right?
ほら
Look, it even says congratulations on the tablet. Finally, it's over. Our efforts paid off, thankfully. Totally. Even if it's for a variety show, they really put us through the ringer. Especially Rinne, he got sick for being in an unfamiliar place. The staff could have been a little more considerate.
まあな
No need to be prickly, Nikki. I'll speak on behalf of Crazy Bee. Yeah, Rinne, go get a piece of our minds. Hey everyone, everyone's staff team. You really put us through hell and back, huh? Making us run back and forth along the west coast. It wasn't easy, you know. But, thanks to that, it turned out to a great trip. I really appreciate it. Huh? Wait a sec. I didn't mishear that, right? I thought you at least have a few complaints to address, Rinne. A great trip, you say? What's that supposed to mean?
いや